My bad, it was a little late. I typed it with an S. I typed it with a Z, and my Canadian keyboard said it was a typo, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick by my Canadian keyboard. And I think it's true. I think in Canada we do spell it with an S. And I think that's a UK thing as well, because usually whenever we don't do Z and we do S instead, it comes from Britain, like British. But maybe some British people can confirm. And if I'm wrong, then it's one of those, I purposely did a typo to piss you off. Okay, wait. Learning stream. And then I make sure the link thingy is on. Live intro. Turn that shit on. Come hang out. Save. That's good. Everything works. And we go live on the tickies. On the tickies. Oh, I didn't even turn on my light. That's better. You're dirty, and I like that. Probably not what to yell. Smurf! Wait, did I hallucinate? Why did I see your name lately? Did you comment on something lately, or did you just pop out of my mind right now? Because I thought about you like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, it's been a while since Smurf has been there. Did you say something somewhere, like Discord or Instagram or TikTok? Why did I see your name and go, fuck, it's been a while? Anyway, you're here now. But if you popped out of just my mind imagining it, then we have some magical shit going on. You probably did. I don't know. My brain was like, oh, it's been a while. Okay, wait. Hello. Hi, Abby. Hi, Becca. Hi, Lilies. I don't see the chat the different way you're saying, like the people in chat. I don't see it. So I don't know what's happening there. Hi, Kiwi. Hi, Sandra. Hi. I'm making sure to say every name in chat. Hi, Lucy. See, I didn't miss you. Hi, Baby Mochi. Hi, Smurf. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lilies. I don't think I said that. And I've said everyone's name. Sweet. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Wait, is it also your birthday? Wait, what? It's Saskia's birthday, though. Huh? I so lost. It's your... Oh, you just said it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Smurf. I wouldn't know how to say Smurf in French, but... well, technically, no, I know how to say Smurf, but you go by Smurf because you like the word Smurf, but I know the French word for Smurf, you know? Anyway. Hi, how we doing, everyone? Is everyone doing all good? Sorry, I was a little 2 minutes late. It was just like a question of posting videos. You're 19 now? Let's go. You can drink everywhere in Canada now. Do I still have a sip of coffee? No. Should I make a second coffee? I think the answer is yes, right? These videos tend to make me yawn a bit. Not in a boring sense, just in a I need coffee sense, right? I should make a second coffee, shouldn't I? People can have the same birthday. I know, it just took me a second to connect dots. And I was also curious why we didn't spam it in Discord. That's where my dots were connecting. Fuck. Sorry, I'm still getting shocks. I took the whole week off the gym. I didn't work out for a week. And I thought I was doing good. And I feel like I'm still doing good. I obviously get way less shocks, but I still occasionally will get shocks in my shoulder. I fucked it up big time, but I'm going back to the gym on Monday because I don't care. I don't want to lose my muscles. I'm just going to be careful with shoulder stuff, but I'm going to go like lighter weight. Hi, Cams. I'm going to go lighter weight in general for everything, but I don't want to stop going to the gym. I give myself a week off. That's enough. Hi, Destiny. Most things in America started with us being pissed at Britain. So yeah, the Z thing, the S thing is legit, right? In the UK, it's with an S, civilization with an S. And Canadians kind of, the cool thing about Canadians is we have the freedom to use either. Hi, Becca. You forgot to do yours. In school, like in school and tests and whatever, we have the freedom to do either. So that's the cool thing. It doesn't count as a typo whether you type it the American way or the British way. For many, many words that, like realize is the same. Realize not in French, in Canadian is either with S or Z. As well as realization. There you go. Yeah. Z. Bye, Abby. I gotta run and get food, but I wanted to swing by. Heck yeah. You're making me hungry. But it's okay. I got my trail mix right here. But bye, Abby. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. What did you do to your shoulder? I just damaged it while working out. One day on chest day, I pushed it really weird when I was benching. And a week later, I pushed it again. And it fucking like, no snapping, no tear. I know what it's like to tear. Wait, what? Laura with the 15 month. I really do appreciate you. He's gonna sound so sarcastic though.
15 months. Wow.
15 months. Wow. Lara, thank you for resubscribing for 15 months. But yeah, I was benching. I fucked up my shoulder. The first time I was just like, oh, I pushed weird. That wasn't the best move to do. And then the second time I did it, fully, like a week later, my next chest day, I pushed more weights. I tried to go beyond and I couldn't even lift the bar when the pain started. And the whole workout ended up painful. And that was Thursday last week. That was my last workout. And then I stopped working out last week, and then I didn't do this week. I was trying to like give myself a week off because I could barely get dressed earlier this week, which is obviously much better now. I can shower, I can wash my back. I couldn't do that the first couple of days. So it's not a tear. It didn't snap. I think it's just like muscle damage. No, not a tear, didn't snap. It's stress. Not stress. There's a word for it. I pulled. There you go. Yeah, it's a bit of a pull, but it's not too bad, you know? So I'll be good. I just have to be smarter when I work out again. Gonna lurk for a bit while I clean my room. You do that. That's amazing. I have to... Actually, my place... No, never mind. It was so clean last night. Crazy how less than 12 hours can do. My whole kitchen, everything's been so clean this week. I did really good. But now there's dishes on my counter, so... I'm full of shit. Hi, Kath. You'll live. No shoulder amputation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I request a song? Music's playing on stream, not on TikTok. And if you're on TikTok, hi. Come hang out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SebastianArteller. It's a website. Should be the first message you saw when you joined in. And today we're learning. We are watching stuff and learning about ancient civilizations. It'll start in like 20 minutes. Hi, Hannah. Hi. Oh, wait, I said hi, Kath already. Got a sarcastic mode after a very unlucky day. Hint might be a bad blind date. Well, I mean, oh no, the blind date your brother set you up on, right? That was the one? Probably sprained it. You can sprain a muscle? Wait, when you sprain your ankle, it's your muscles that are sprained? I guess. I never thought about it that way. I always thought about my ankle as the bones. Haha. Haha. Addie May, hello. Muscles are what sprain, yes. Fuck, I never... Look, it's Saturday school and I'm learning already. Not about the subject, but I'm learning already. Okay, let me start boiling water. I do want more coffee before we do it. Like, I'm not needing it now, but I feel like there will be a drop. Also, I'm gonna slightly open my patio door because it's so lovely today. Might as well get some fresh air in this place. Okay, let me boil some water. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Baby, can we talk about it? There's something that I need to say to you. Don't say I'm never wrong. Baby, should we lie about it? Do we still pretend that we're okay? Like nothing going on here. Cause I don't know your feelings too hurt. All you got is a serious words. There's nothing to do about it. Tell me the truth about it. That I got no tears left to cry.
Okay, alright. Now all I'll have to do is check on the... Sorry about that noise. Now all I'll have to do is check on the boiling water in like a few minutes. Okay. Sprained ankles suck. I used to sprain them like all the time. My ankles and my wrists. I never broke anything when I was a kid. I broke my nose eventually when I was an adult. Right? I never broke anything when I was a kid. I only sprained my wrists and ankles like every 2 weeks. I was a professional at doing my own bandages at a certain point. I was like, all right, let's go. Muscles are what sprain. Next Saturday school. Weird facts about the human... Oh, wait. Mojo Jolin, hello! Also, wait, I saw Amber as well. Hi! Usually with the sprain, though, you have to give it something like a minimum of 3 weeks for it to heal enough. So work out, but don't push. Yeah, no, exactly. I'm going lighter weight for a little bit. I'm going to clean up form anyway, because it was like in my cycle of working out, I'm ready for a lighter wave. So what I'll do is I'll push the weight, right? I usually work out in pyramids. So what I do in pyramid is I'll start at a certain weight, whatever I'm doing. Put like chest, like, you know, benching for my chest or shoulder presses or whatever I'm doing, squats. What I do is I start at a certain weight. I'll do a certain number of reps, and then I'll always bump up the weight by either 5 pounds or 10 pounds on each side. and I go until I reach my failure. Failure, which is like when I can't do 6. I usually do 8 for each rep numbers. Yeah. But then when I reach failure at 6, that's when I know I've reached my max weight for that exercise that day. Usually it takes me like 4 sets. Like I'll do 4 times, bumping it up, right? But I've been doing that for a while. And what you do is you do that and you get stronger while you do this, because that's one of the great ways to do that, to get stronger. And then for a little while, I'll drop to much lower weight, like pretty much my starting weight when I do the pyramid. And I'll stick to it, but instead I'll do the movements very slowly and focus on form and mind-body connection. So mind-body connection is when I'm benching and I'm pushing the bar, the focus needs to be on my chest and only my chest doing the effort. And that's what fucked me up, is that the first time it went wrong, my shoulder got involved. And the second time was exactly the same. And I could feel it. My shoulder did this like kick in to try to boost up the bar. So I'm going to go lighter weight for the next 2 weeks and just do form and mind-body connection and slow movements. Because the thing about it is you can lift much lesser weights, but if you do it slower and controlled, you can get the exact same effort out of it. It's crazy. Blind date, and yes, it is very possible to get ghosted again. Oh my gosh. What you making? Sorry if you just said it. Oh no, just coffee on the side. Just coffee. Sprained my ankles a bunch, and then I came back and broke my ankle. Oh shit. Is it possible to learn about on Saturday school? I don't think that's safe for Twitch. I know we talk about it almost every stream. I still don't think that's safe for Twitch, you know? Like my mentions every now and then, that's okay. Everyone makes dirty jokes on whatever platform. But speaking of these things, I'm pretty sure I would get banned off Twitch. Sadly, it is a thing. I know it is a thing. I would love to learn about it. Like, it's a great subject if it wasn't for Twitch. Well, you won't even let us do sex ed. Yeah, exactly. I can't do stuff like that. Twitch will take me down. It has happened in the past. Literally, you remember the Wikipedia race where you start from one page and you make your way to another? Like, you have to find the middle only by clicking links on the page. Ludwig was doing that with another streamer, and the other streamer got banned because through their link clickings from point A to point B, they clicked on penis, and it was like a very just normal, it's Wikipedia, right? So it was like a medicinal picture.
Where to begin? It's safe to say that I missed you all, beautiful souls. The past few weeks, or should I say maybe
6 months.
A couple months now, I have been battling with a lot of anxiety and constant hard times
That's
at work,
okay.
which makes me struggle interacting regularly.
That's
It's
okay.
been 6 special and soul-filling months having you all in my life. And this is for you, Sebi. Halfway to golden. I will be reappearing more often now, feeling the love again. Love you all, Sebast45. Love, Sebast45. Love.
Destiny, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months. But also, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It comes and goes. You do the things, you know? You go through waves. You deal with the stuff you got to deal with. You get the comfort level you got to be at. And you go with that. Don't force yourself to be here. Don't force yourself to interact. If you feel good to interact on any day, do so. If you don't feel good to interact on any day, don't do so. There is no downside to it. You do what's good for you at all times. At all times. Never do I go, wow, Destiny's not speaking today, right? It's anyone could be here and you never have to talk. In fact, this reminds me that it's been a long time since I've mentioned my appreciation for lurkers. But hi, lurkers, if you're here, if you've been lurking as long as ever, I really appreciate you a bunch. You know you never have to chat. I totally get that. I'm a big time lurker. We know it. And so if you're one of my lurkers, if you're someone that lurks in here and has been lurking or is new lurker, I fully appreciate you and you lurking, and I'm so happy to be your background noise while you do anything else. Okay? Sweet. Thank you for everything. All right. Let me check on the water real quick. Not yet. It's not yet. Okay, hey, if you're on TikTok Live, there's 14 people on there. What the heck? Come over to Twitch. We're about to learn very soon. We're about to like all learn together. It's going to be a good time. Lurkers are cool as fuck. Love you all. I mean, the absolute freaking world. Heck yeah. Oh, we don't get the emote pop-ups on screen. Wait, what? Oh, I turned it off. Why? Sorry, that was my fault. When did I turn that off? I feel like I did something that required that to be off. The question is what? Why did I turn it off? Is it off on every screen? Let me just go on my game scene. It's not off here. It's not off here. So somehow I turned it off on my just chatting. When did I do that? Why did I do that? That's weird. Anyway, it's back on. Spam the emotes as much as you want. Oh, we turned it off during the hate raid. You gosh darn right. You legend, you. There's a hate raid. People giggles. Maybe when you did a revamp. No. It was a hate raid situation that we had the other day. Last Saturday. Literally. I'll be lurking while I do some painting. Do it. Have fun. Oh, fuck. I just got another shock. Okay, maybe today's a bad shock day for my shoulder. Damn. That's gonna be tough. Oh my gosh. I'm pausing the music. Okay. I'm gonna share something with you all, and I'm very pissed off about it. Very, very fucking pissed off about it. Okay? First good news. This whole community was in my dream. Good news. Good news, right? That should be the good news. You were all in my dream. Hi, Mai. Now, how did I fit everyone in my dream? And why am I pissed off about it? So last night, I'm dreaming, I'm doing some stuff, and it was really cool. I think first part of the dream, I was seeing this girl like that I know in real life, right? She was in my dream and she was asking me on a date, which is the second time that I know people from real life that show up in my dreams and ask me out on a date. I feel like the universe is saying someone needs to ask me out for once. That's what I'm getting from my dreams. Anyway, so this girl asks me out on a date. It was cool. And then the dream shifted to something else where now I was managing like a group of teenagers in this massive war against another group of teenagers. And it was like not a murder war. Like it was like a game war. It was a weird thing. I was managing that. And then I go from that, okay? Because dreams are weird, right? And then I go from that to standing on top of a structure, like a long wall structure, like a large wall. So we're all like safe. We're not going to fall. We're standing on top of my water's boiling. God damn it. This, all right, well, good. Because the stuff was about to get good. And you will hear it in a second. But right now, I got to start brewing this coffee because the water's boiling. Okay? 1 second. I can't believe y'all fucking showed up in my dream the way you did. I swear, I cannot believe. Cannot fucking believe. Hold up, I'm pouring water in my Chemex. Shouldn't be too long. I know, the suspense is killing you. It's killing you. Okay. So, I was with this group of teenagers, like, managing this war. Annie, thank you for the 19-month resub. I'll wait for this to go through.
We the best.
Thank you for the 19 months. Hi, Annie. It's been a long time. Love that necklace. Is that cut or emerald? This is greenstone from Kiwi.
Been a while.
And it's called Toki, I think. Was that the name of the stone or the shape Kiwi? I'm not sure. It says Toki on the thing. Annie, thanks a bunch for the 19 months of resubbing. So, I'm standing on this wall, and my dream transitions from me taking care of teenagers to my right, my mom is there, and I'm having this argument with my mom or whatever, and then I fucking hate this so much. And then I don't want to say it. Shania Twain goes off and my mom starts doing the line dance to it right next to my feet. And my reaction was, let me film it to show everyone in the community how pissed I am. So fucking Shania Twain went off in my dream. My mom started line dancing on this massive wall that we're standing on right next to me, and I'm filming her doing the line dance and talking shit the same way I do all the time, of course. So you were all in my dream last night. Great news, fucking shit dream, okay? If a dream's gonna come at me like that, I ain't having it. All right, let me get this coffee. Definitely not the way I expected you all to show up in my dream, you know? But you did. So now we know. Nice photo shoot? Thanks, I'm glad you like it. If you're on TikTok, come on over to Twitch. We're about to start learning in 5 minutes. We're about to learn about ancient civilizations. It's about to be a good time. Great job, everyone. Fuck off. I say fuck off because I know what that's gonna read. I read it before Brian said it. Oh, he's gonna.
Let's fucking go, girls.
I just realized he was gonna actually swear too. Look at you making Brian swear. Well, he's thank you for the 143 bits. Mission we never knew we needed. She made your dreams a big success, chat. No. I'm feeling all right. Oh, fuck off. Okay, I just shared the dream with you all. Don't come back attacking me. You're going to Van for a week in July? Where are you going? Vancouver downtown or like nature? Hi from Scotland. Hello, Helen. Hannah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I just say walk the seawall. Walk it, bike it, whatever. The seawall's a great time. You're coming in July, so go swim in the ocean. It's cold as fuck, so be ready for that. Like, the ocean's really cold, but it's fun. In July, it'll be a good time. Also, literally message me when you're here. Why not? Message me when you're in Van. You can grab coffee or something. Infiltrated the subconscious brain. Yeah, somehow you actually did. Literally, this community was in my dream. Doesn't that mean something? Like hella special? Oh, I know what I'm getting you for the next PO. What you getting me for the next PO box? It better not be Shania Twain related. I won't be happy about that. Like, that's not what you mean, right? I'll be like, fuck this. Also, you literally just reminded me I have to set up the new PO box. I haven't done it yet because I've been waiting a month for the other one to end before I set up the new one, but I have to do that. It's like I don't entirely hate you or something. You know, it's crazy, right? Fairview and Vancouver City and then Victoria. Oh, fuck, you're going to the island as well? Lucky you. I haven't even been to the island and I live here. Fairview is literally... Yeah, let me know when you're here. Let's just say, it's not far from me. That's it. I'm not going to dox myself, obviously. But we will be near. So yeah, let me know when you're out here. And for sure, the seawall is going to be good. If you're in Fairview, you can go to Kitts Beach, which is like a fun beach to go to. I enjoy it. Obviously, go to Wreck Beach if you want to do the wild thing, like I did last summer. I was doing like, you know, nude stuff, because that's a beach where people do it, like even people our age and shit. But if you don't want to do that, don't do that. I'm just saying it's like a pretty popular beach out here. It's the most popular beach out here. You want to listen to it? Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyone want to say something before we get started? First of all, is there an ancient civilization you don't believe in? Or that you do believe in? I don't know. You know, I wouldn't be able to say that I don't believe one. Yeah, the doggy beach is at Kitts Beach. I mean, there's a dog beach at every beach. That's what's cool, is like they always have a separate section. Not at every beach, but most beaches are open to it. What do you mean we don't believe in? No, exactly. Like, I do believe in everything. Cool, yeah, I'll think about it. Fuck yeah. Anyway, yeah, don't hesitate to reach out while you're out here. I thought there was a weird notification on my phone, but it was a mirror reflection, not mirror, but light reflection of the street on my ceiling. Okay, all right, I gotta set up this thing. So, grab my Discord, put it here. Okay, this is ready to go. Boop, boop. I think I'm ready. One sip of coffee and we're doing it. Okay, TikTok, I'm saying it right now because I'm about to do big time announcement over there. So if you want to start and if you want to enjoy the content that we're about to enjoy, we're about to learn about ancient civilizations. That's what we do on Saturdays. We learn, but we learn together. We have fun with it. So if you want to do that, when you join this live, there was a message that said, go to twitch.tv/SebastianArteller.com. Not .com, what the fuck? Twitch.tv/SebastianArteller. It's a website. You show up there, a much better quality. I look so much better. We're all going to do that over there. That's why I'm not reading the comments here. I do read them over there. Okay. Hello, Trisha. Hi, Trisha. Hold up, let me have a sip of coffee. There's like a fucking piece of peanut in my teeth. But the coffee's burning, so I can't use it to like drink out. Hi, Trisha. Hello. Y'all, Trisha is helping me. Oh, wait. Trisha's helping me so much with the website. I'll literally be like, Trisha, how do you do this on your thing? Trisha, what does this do? Trisha, what's this situation here? Trisha, and then like when you think I'm done asking, I come back with another question. Like, oh, I thought we figured this out last time. And then I'm like, Trisha, what if I wanted to try this? So honestly, kudos to Trisha, y'all. You have no clue how much I keep harassing her for questions. And yes, give her a follow if you don't already. Click that link, give her a follow. Her streams are amazing. I love it. I'm thrilled to see you doing work. I've been hustling so much that yesterday I went in bed. I went to bed at like midnight or 1 a.m. It was late. And still at 1 a.m. in my bed, I opened up the Printful app. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's 1 a.m. You're in bed. Turn it off. And I pushed. Okay. All right. Take two. Oh, fuck, I got the giggles now. Attention! Attention! Welcome to Saturday School. This week, on our Saturday School edition, we are learning about ancient civilizations. That's right, I'm not talking about your mom. No, although she might have been alive at that time too. I am talking about actual people and civilizations that have disappeared, and we shall be learning whether they were true or not, or who they were, or where they were, or if I didn't know they even existed in the first place. That is what we are learning today. So grab your notebooks and pens, or pencils, whatever you prefer. Maybe your drink of choice. Maybe a snack. But the learning shall begin.
You smart.
Right now.
You very smart.
Dang it, Alex! No, I'm kidding. Alex with the 9 months! We just had a stream baby right there. Messing up the announcement? I didn't mess up. What you talking about?
Long time no see.
In neurodivergence, normal wood pencils are big old no thing. Same! Wait, is that a neurodivergent thing? I fucking hate wood pencils. They like dig into my finger. Like I have been rocking this mechanical pencil since high school. Literally this mechanical pencil since high school. So yeah, no, wood pencils don't fucking work for me. Back then, whenever teachers would be like, you can't use a mechanical pencil for your test, you have to write with a wood pencil, I'd be like, fuck you, this hurts. I always thought it was just my skin that reacted badly to it. I hate the texture of rubbing. Yeah. Oh, against the paper. Well, it's all the same. It's all lead. Wait, isn't it all lead? That's all lead. Okay. But Alex, thank you for resubbing for 9 months. Bing Bong School is in session. Nice reverb on the bird. I know the reverb was so good. Okay. It's time. It's actually time to learn. Actually time to learn. So, if you didn't know what Saturday school is like, what I do is we play a bunch of videos that have been lined up by this community in Discord. Hopefully we can get through a lot of them, but there is a lot for this one. Like a lot for this one. I pause a bunch of times and talk because this is what we call react content. I can't just play stuff and, watch it. That's kind of ripping off the other content. So I pause, I talk, I ask more questions, if any. I open conversations to other stuff as well, because we always kind of, that's my way of learning. I just ask questions, or I repeat what they just said, or I ask about it, or, sometimes people in chat actually know more, so I like to ask you stuff as well. And I play videos at 1.25 speed because attention. Because I have a hard time paying attention. Although y'all have no clue, I was watching a video like this. Hey, I didn't say play, I said full screen. Thank you. I was watching a video this weekend. No, this week, while setting up the whole website and everything. And I get on this guy's video, and the guy, I almost literally screen recorded and sent it in Discord. That's how happy I was. The guy in his video goes, and by the way, if you really want to grasp all this information, but I speak too slow for you or too fast for you, all you have to do is use the speed, like the viewing speed. What's the name of it? He said the playback speed setting, and just speed me up to 1.25 or slow me down. And I was like, this guy knows. This guy fucking knows. I was so happy. Okay, so let's set us up for this first video. This first video is titled, let's go back to the very, very first frame, The Evidence That the Lost City of Atlantis Existed. I am curious. Who's going to make bets on how many tangents this week? Probably a lot, but that's okay. Can I drop my... There you go. Someone did it. Nice. Makes my spine feel weird. For the wood scraping when the lead gets small. Oh, I hate the texture. Happy stream, baby Frank. What are we naming them? I don't know. They can have whatever name. Usually you pick the name, I give birth. That's the trade out. I don't know if Atlantis really existed, but the evidence that the lost city of Atlantis existed. So, let's find out. Yes, the Weehoos were giving us a nice appearance. All right, first video.
I was lost, then I was found. You might hear some of the wonders of the world say if they could speak. We might look at perhaps the best-known once-lost city in Machu Picchu. That was abandoned in the 16th century and discovered again in the 20th century. Then you have the spellbinding city of Angkor in Cambodia, which was never really lost but certainly needed a lot of restoration for it to look as magnificent as it does today. We also have those cities that are perhaps only legends. El Dorado, the lost city of gold, or the lost city of Z, whose mystery lured explorers from Europe, and some never returned home. But today we'll talk about perhaps the greatest legend of them all. In this episode of the Infographic Show, the evidence that the lost city of Atlantis existed. If we want to know the origins of the city of Atlantis, we have to go back to the great Greek ancient philosopher known as Plato. You've probably heard of the guy. Some writers have said that all philosophy is just a footnote to Plato. While he's the man that wrote the Socratic dialogues, he came up with the cave allegory we still talk about today.
This video is good at giving me fast info, so I feel like I can't talk. I'm like, okay. We are at 1.25, but still. I fucked up. I feel like a fucking piece of peanut like stabbed my gums or something. Plato, I heard of him. He used to make burgers.
Ideas on justice, law, and learning that we all should be thankful for. With that in mind, if Plato were the one that started the story of Atlantis, perhaps we should take him seriously. Well, there are still people that believe Atlantis was real. Most others tell us that Plato told that tale as an allegory, meaning that the story had a hidden meaning to it. Plato said in 360 BC that these Atlanteans had a pretty good life. No doubt, if such a thing existed back then, Atlantis would have come very high.
Okay, so first question right away. If the rumors about Atlantis came from this time, isn't that about the same time as all the Greek god stories too? Should they not then be kind of like, is it in the same way that was Hercules real? Or, steam looks like, wait, are we seeing steam from the coffee or just when I take my sip? Yeah. Although soon, I'm going to say goodbye to Purple Mug. I won't say goodbye. I'm just going to repurpose it to actual to-go mug because I will be drinking out of other mugs. What? Infographics tend to be fast. Yeah, I like it. Castles and other clay-like things. I think Atlantis is supposed to be slightly more recent. Right.
Standard of living indexes. The people that lived there were human, but also godlike, according to Plato. Where the island is actually widely debated, with some saying,
oh, so we're claiming Atlantis overland. You see, that's where I was already lost. I thought we were talking Atlantis. Wait. In my head, Atlantis was just an underwater city. It sunk. Oh, but you see, in my head, I believe in the whole, like, underwater civilization. Whoa. But okay, so they are talking about Atlantis being on land before the sinking. It's not like you already said in Discord about the PS mug or something.
saying that the island and surrounding islands...
Let's just say April 16th is coming up, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
In the Mediterranean, and others saying near Spain, in the Pacific, the Caribbean, or even close to Antarctica. The place is described
Did they ever find it underwater?
Many smaller islands surrounding it. It was a wonderful spot, too, where exotic wildlife not seen anywhere else wandered around, and where precious metals were...
I love the spicy content. Fuck yeah! Good! I'm glad you like it.
Sir Thomas More wrote his book Utopia in 1516.
Are there going to be other purple mugs? No. The purple mug is like my personal mug. No, I'm just getting real mugs. I also don't own real mugs. I have one, and it is literally the mug that holds my toothbrush and toothpaste in my bathroom. The mugs I drink out of are this one and my other one that I drink tea out of. But I'll have actual mugs now, so I can have guests.
We started using that word to mean the apogee of human civilization. You get the picture. Atlantis was supposed to be perfect in every way. No one messed with the Atlanteans either, because they had an impenetrable navy. So, as we said, a lot of people don't think this place actually existed, and Plato wrote the story as an allegory of hubris.
Did you have a Seb Talk mug? That's the one that holds my toothbrush and toothpaste, yes. That's the one in my bathroom. Yes, it is repurposed for that. And cheers, Lara. Meanwhile, I have so many mugs that they're breaking because my roommate doesn't know how to stack them. Ah, shit. Oh, thanks for clearing that. Okay.
Said to be when someone or something gets too big for its boots. That pride comes before a fall. For the Greeks, it meant excessive pride violating the bound set for humans. We all know what happened to Greeks in their mythologies when they got cocky and started thinking they were almost above the gods. They were taken down a notch or two.
Yeah.
Often in violent fashion.
That's, wait. This guy's, don't say it. Prometheus? No. What was his name? Fuck, the guy that got his stomach ate every night. I read the books. There was a book written on this guy where he used to go down to civilization. Like once he finally freed himself and he was like this immortal. Wow, those are some of the only books I read when I was younger. I didn't read much, right? But those books. Prometheus? What's his name? What's this guy's name that gets his stomach ate every day by falcons? Prometheus! Yes! No, that's the one in the water. Prometheus is the one in the water. Is Prometheus the one that gets his stomach ate? Who's the one in the water? No, I think it's Prometheus. You're right. But who's the one in the water? And his liver. Yes. Isn't it? Who's the one in the water then? Wait. Tell me you're obsessed with coffee without telling me you're obsessed with coffee by having mugs as your toothbrush caddy. There's more like nothing else fit better for it. Anyway, yeah, Prometheus. Like being eaten by birds, not a story for me. No, but so his story was, well, I mean, the book story was cool because it's after, because he freed himself. Poseidon is the one in the water. You're right. Prometheus used to get, like, he was punished to be, and he's immortal, so he's punished to have his liver eaten out. And every day he would awaken alive and fixed, and once again he would get his stomach and liver eaten out by birds, by was it eagle or was it whatever, some bird was eating out. But you don't fuck with birds, I know, but the story of the books was that he freed himself and he went down to society and he was the one trying to help people, but they also Death by eating out, Trisha. That's my way to go down. Definitely, I would love to. Oh, it is Prometheus. Thanks for answering on TikTok. If you want to come over to Twitch, make your way over. If like, because I was obsessed with Greek gods. Yeah, Greek gods were. I was also obsessed. Prometheus give us fire. Yeah, he did. That's why he got punished to be on top of that mountain and have his liver eaten out.
That's what happened to Atlantis. You see, in Plato's story, these people living the high life in Atlantis started to become corrupt, greedy, morally bankrupt. Maybe he foresaw this happening to all great civilizations, that empires decline, and that's why we have a theory.
So they're saying that's why it sank?
Became warlike. They tried to expand into other territories, and they lost.
Yeah, it just makes it sound fake.
God sent them all kinds of horrors, including earthquakes and floods. Plato wrote, and in a single day and night of misfortune, all your warlike men in a body sank into the earth, and the island of Atlantis in like manner disappeared in the depths of the sea, for which reason the sea in those parts is impassable and impenetrable, because there was a shoal of mud in the way, and this was caused by the subsidence of the island. And that was that. Goodbye, Atlantis. While this is thought to be an allegory, Plato may not have pulled this tale out of a hat. Not only was Plato well aware that societies are easily corruptible, and greatness can soon turn into something counter to
Liver
that
didn't
greatness.
allow him to live anymore? No, but that's the thing. He came back to life every day. Every day he came back. He was immortal, so he came back to life every day, all new, everything fine, but he was still stuck there, still attached to that mountain. And that's the story of Prometheus. And that was his punishment for giving humans fire. But the books were really cool. I don't remember what the books were, but I used to read them when I was a kid. I read the book series. It was a liver laugh pun. I always liked Greek mythology in English literature class in middle school. Yeah, Greek mythology was so cool. Every typo today is presented by my phone. That's okay.
Also knew that civilizations had been rubbed off the face of the earth due to the sometimes brutal whims of nature. It was known to him that a massive volcanic eruption...
This video still doesn't confirm to
We
me.
must now ask, was Plato totally making the story up?
Yeah.
Or was it based on a real civilization with perhaps a few embellishments? Some scholars do believe such a place existed, and throughout history, in spite of being called components of pseudo-archaeology, they have tried to present a case for Atlantis existing. Let's now have a look at what they say. One man is said to have brought the Atlantis story back to life in the 19th century, and his name was Ignatius L. Donnelly. The U.S. congressman and part-time scientist wrote the book Atlantis, the Antediluvian World. It's important to see what kind of man he was when we consider he believed that a world...
Wait, is the Atlantic Ocean named that because of Atlantis? Yes. Yes, you asked yourself, does Seb not know why the Atlantic Ocean is called the Atlantic Ocean? And I'm confirming it. I do not know why it's called that, but now I'm asking. Hi, Loriax. It's not Atlantis Ocean, but it's called the Atlantic Ocean. So would that imply that it was named after potentially Atlantis? I don't actually know why the oceans are called what they are. Next Saturday school, let's learn why oceans are. We should do an ocean episode. Yo, I think we should. We did monkeys. What else have we done, right? We did pets. We did monkeys. I think the ocean would be sick. I think that's a good subject for next week. What do y'all think? Is Atlantis named after Atlantic, the ocean? Chicken or the egg? That's true. And besides, like the Indian and Arctic oceans, because that's obvious. Atlas. I don't actually know what the ocean. But yeah, it could be a good subject for next week. Not the name of the oceans, but like oceans, like stuff to know about the oceans. What we know about the ocean, even.
World used to exist that was perhaps technologically superior and morally superior to other places. He once wrote about America, saying corruption dominates the ballot box. The
Giving up on world finances? All right, that's the next subject. No, I agree. Dre Perrin, hi. You are now teaching my parrots. As in, they'd repeat what I say. This is like the worst stream for you to put for your parrots. Well, maybe it turns out all right because that's what you want. No, your parrots are gonna learn some bad stuff if they listen to me. I'm just saying. Deep ocean creatures? Yeah, that could be. Okay. No, next week is gonna be finances, like I said. Ooh, nice. You pulled out the 50 cent. Thanks. I see what you did there. That's cool. Atlantic. Via Latin from Greek Atlantikos. From Atlas. See Atlas. The term originally referred to as the Atlas Mountains in North America. Atlas Mountains in North Africa. Hence to the sea near the West African coast, later extended to the whole ocean. Wow, I do cuss a lot. Yeah, the parrots, you don't want that parrot to repeat after me, you know? I would say it's a perfect stream for parrots. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Demoralized. The newspapers
America
are largely subsidized,
stinks
while
of
most
corruption,
people
yeah.
in silence. Businesses prostrated. Homes covered with
Also, hi to everyone there's a few first-time chatters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you clicked on this stream. Did you come from TikTok? Or did you just find me on Twitch? Either way, welcome. They believe the Atlantic Ocean surrounded the world they lived in. Because they didn't know there was more land outside of their continent. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Yeah, yay for learning. Honestly, today's gonna be a cool learning thing. Came from TikTok? Let's go. I appreciate you a bunch. Glad you did. Look, the quality is so much better. Look, this is what I normally look like. Isn't that so much better than TikTok? But now we're watching stuff, so it's there.
Such as the Maya culture. There now lies beneath the waters of the Atlantic, covered doubtless by hundreds of feet of volcanic debris, an amount of gold and silver exceeding many times that brought to Europe from Peru, Mexico, and Central America since the time of Columbus, he said in his book. But the problem was a lack of incontestable proof.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, he had a lot of people thinking about Atlantis again, a utopia to show that something existed better than the corrupt modern world he talked about. He even went as far to say that the Garden of Eden had been in Atlantis, and the reason for the sinking of the city was due to the Great Flood as depicted in the Old Testament. So to believe his theory, you'd also have to buy into the Great Flood, and not everyone, even some Christians, are certain that that ever happened. Let's move on. We have a theory that Atlantis was actually somewhere off the coast of the Bahamas. Thanks to Donnelly, a slew of writers started telling us that indeed Atlantis had existed. One such writer was Charles Berlitz, who in the 1970s said that the Bermuda Triangle had swallowed the city. People have agreed, seeing that as underwater close to the Bahamas, you have something called the Bimini Road. This is a large group of stones that lie on the ocean floor,
in the
which
Bahamas.
do look like the remnants of a sunken city. But as spectacular as it looks, geologists tell us that this is just a natural phenomenon. Then you have the theory that Atlantis was part of Antarctica.
Yeah, the Bahamian Ocean, though. Oh my god. Like, that's not the name of it, but the ocean that surrounds the Bahamas. Will never be beat in my heart, I don't think.
In 1958,
I don't think.
a book
It was the
called
first one I
Earth's
saw, and it was
Writer
so
Charles
gorgeous.
Matthews said that about 12,000 years ago, Atlantis split off from Antarctica, and that part, which remained more temperate, was home to this advanced culture. But scientists know a lot more about the plate tectonics now than they did then, and that theory has been widely debunked. Or was
So it's
Plato talking
debunked.
About the Minoan culture,
Now they're in the
which went
Baltic
from
Sea.
great to ruined in a short time. It's thought this advanced culture, situated on what we now call Crete and other Aegean islands, was the home of King Minos. The early Minoan culture goes back as far as
Why does
3500
he have a
BC,
snake
and
around his
historians
neck?
tell us this was a great culture that influenced the upcoming Greek culture. It said earthquakes as well as
And I think the latest suspicion of Atlantis was in Africa. There's terrain sculpted eerily similar to Plato descripting. Whoa! I wonder if those videos we have for today mention that. We have a bunch of videos lined up for today.
Plato's allegory was
I've seen
just
enough of
based
the
on
world.
this,
I wanna
and
travel
like
and see
any other
things?
writer of
Yeah.
poems or fiction, he just took a real event and embellished it for the sake of making a point. In this case, how the mighty can fall, and one should always prepare for the vicissitudes of nature and the risk of power turning to corruption. What
I
does
can see
Graham
that.
Hancock have to say? Have you heard of this guy? He's well known for controversially retelling.
No, like I think I agree with, like, it was probably just bullshit. Not bullshit, but you know, back then it used to be like, I don't know, the tales that we know from the past are always like the wild magical ones, right? That make no sense. Like even Jesus and everything. Hey, I'm not coming at you if you're religious, okay? I'm saying, Miss Ranger, hello. Holy shit, it's been a while. I'm saying grand tales have been the ones that stuck around. And those tales are like usually like rah. I've not seen enough of the world. I read that. I think this is the only one on Atlantis. I thought I saw another one that looked like it had like underwater things in the pictures. Whatever, that's fine. Have we talked about the Sumerians yet? Not yet. We're getting, well, I don't know. We just started. This is the first video. Hey. Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago, nice. Echo Stacy, welcome. Thank you for following. Right when we checked TikTok, and I'm really glad I did. Heck yeah. It's a good time. Saturdays, we just learn together about stuff.
Some ancient
Love your
cultures,
TikToks. Thank you.
Powerful hallucinogens such as ayahuasca. These he believes can take us into different realms that are possibly a gateway into more truth.
Ayahuasca is such a big deal.
There is something in nature that
Out
connects
here.
us all, and perhaps even into the
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
Dr. Rick Strassman.
Did you make your way here from TikTok? Did you find me on Twitch? Which one of the two? The thing with the ancient old world is that different nations got sparse random information about different land because back then there was no tweeting it, right? Through merchants, and the language barriers caused a lot of misunderstandings. Absolutely. So it's totally possible that Plato heard about a place in Africa and just got the info confused. That's true too. I was fresh out of school when I went. I was on a mission trip. Wait, for Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago? Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't traveled much either. I've only been to the Bahamas because I worked at the resort there, and I've been to Mexico because I worked at a resort there. Other than that, I've been in Canada and like upstate America, like upstate and like East America for hiking and rock climbing. But other than that, I haven't even Twitch and Quinn. Oh, nice, good. That's what I like.
Discover what these hallucinogens were about.
There's one more audio on the way already. So
writer Michael Pollan talked about merging with the universe or with nature and the mystical experience. That's not to say these guys believed in Atlantis, but it might say, as Hancock thinks, that there's more out there than science tells us. People who tell you they've entered other worlds or visualized mysterious symbols from the past in hallucinations or dreams might not be on your reading list this year. But according to Hancock, ancient civilizations across the globe were somehow connected. He believes there was indeed a golden age of these ancient civilizations. But
okay, wait. Oh, I remember hearing about this though. But this had nothing to do about ancient civilizations, but it had to do with spiritual spots on the planet. Like there are high levels of not spirituality, but like of energy. And usually that's where like a lot of people that meditate and try to astral travels. Is it ley lines? People who like astral travel, like live this like a magical experience. I have no clue if this is connected, but I do remember a teacher telling me about that too, where he was like, there are these places in the world where if you go there and you meditate, you will see, like you will experience something and he was explaining how it connected parts of the world. Place of power? I think you mean Witcher 3. Well, thank you in advance. Oh yeah. It's going to be a good one, the upcoming one, too. I'm really happy with it. It wasn't all paradise because one island we were on didn't have any electricity. Interesting topic. Yeah, I love ancient civilizations. Not a joke. I actually know of this. Yeah, maybe vortexes. I don't know what they're called, but I remember Stonehenge near me is a mecca for spiritual energy. I think I do remember Stonehenge being part of that. Yeah. I think Stonehenge is also one of the things we're about to check out today. My dad claims my great-grandfather found one of those spots on their old farm and showed my dad when he was really young. Whoa. It was neat, but it didn't astral project anywhere. Yeah, I heard it doesn't work for everyone, but my teacher was like, he was telling us that he went and meditated and like had a fucking vivid hallucination. He didn't astral project, but he hallucinated some shit. And he was like, the whole world and you're connected with all other places that do that. Kind of cool. Actually, not a coincidence. A lot of them is in Poland. Witcher is a Polish game. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Due to a catastrophic event some 12,000 years ago. But he does not tell us there was definitely an Atlantis. Only that there were certainly very advanced ancient cultures that just went missing. Or perhaps Atlantis was down in the Black Sea, circa 5600 BC. Some people even say Atlantis was Ireland, or the Portuguese island of Madeira. And there are more incredible theories, but none pose any threat to what rational science tells us, in that Plato was likely making this great world up for effect. We need solid proof, and there isn't any. If someone entered Atlantis while traveling through time and space on DMT,
right next to main
roads,
roads,
going to
not
change
peaceful.
the mind of Atlantis skeptics. Now we'd like to turn this over to you. Did Atlantis exist?
Becca, are you
Tell us in the
Atlantean?
comments. Also, be sure to check out our other
Hi.
videos, places even
Imagine
stranger
Irish
than
Atlantis. You don't want me to do Irish impression. I did that a little while ago and it didn't go well. Okay. Oh, that was cool. You know what? I just realized that this might be frustrating today. I was like, oh man, they're not giving us real answers, but like that's the whole point. If there was a real answer, it wouldn't be like it would be in our history books. So I will not be mad. I just had to remind myself that. All right, second video is by Lucy. Lucy dropped that one. Hold up. Doop boop boop. It is called Shush. It's not called Shush. Captions. And set it to 1.25. It's called 9 Mysterious Ancient Civilizations Scientists Can't Explain. It's so freaky how much we everything a scientist can explain, we accept. But there are still things that science doesn't confirm yet that we actually do believe. And there are certain things that science can't confirm that we decide that we don't believe because science can't confirm it. Are you getting my drift here? Like it's this weird thing where on certain subjects we'll be like, well, science doesn't confirm this. I don't believe it. And there's other things that we'll be like, well, science doesn't confirm this yet. I believe it. It's just science hasn't found a way to confirm it. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of new friends coming over today. Hello. Hi, Chaco. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Yanni, welcome back. I was on TikTok, but I moved here. Heck yeah. It's been a while. How have you been? Eve, I'm good. How have you been? So many new friends. Yeah, I get every drift. Of course you do. The only drift I get is lilies. Yeah, like so it's one of those cool, I don't know, it's a cool thing where like sometimes we go, oh, science hasn't confirmed this, fuck it, I don't believe it. And sometimes, or that's so true that also sometimes we go, science confirmed this and fuck science. I'm not saying me, but some people don't. Okay. 9 mysterious ancient civilizations scientists can't explain.
From enormous carved-out caves built by unknown hands to what
Pretty
happened
quiet.
to the people who built Stonehenge, here are 9 ancient civilizations that scientists can't explain.
That intro was weird. I don't know. Origins
Number 9,
explained.
Longview Caves. A group of farmers in China's
Longview
Zhejiang province
Caves.
received the surprise of a lifetime in 1992 when they drained several small ponds in their village and discovered some enormous caves. It turned out to be an ancient underground world that
Stop
never
it.
existed.
Wait, that's not real? Like those statues?
Out on purpose by some ancient civilization. But the question is, who were they? So far, 36 grottos have been discovered.
I've been good.
including
Podcast is going great. Not too many listening though. But I'm having fun creating. Yeah, podcasts are so hard. I literally have like 3 different friend groups that started their own podcast last week. Last week, all of a sudden, they had 3 different friend groups that were like, hey, we have our podcast. And I was like, why is everyone doing this right now? And I told them exactly the same that you're saying right now. I was like, hey, man, the thing about podcasts is there's a lot of creators and much less consumers. So it's hard to be discovered. And also like it's hard to know, but honestly, if that's what you flow with, and like some of them are having a good, like, because one of the podcasts is just a D&D podcast, so they would literally just play D&D if they weren't recording it, but they just decided, hey, we're gonna record this campaign, and they're making it a podcast, which is great. Recently learned that people discovered a massive battleground with many dead. Thousands in a battle like that shouldn't really be a thing when they dated thousands of years ago? Meaning pre-Great Journey, people of Europe were way bigger and way more organized than we expected? Whoa! I've returned. No bones have been pulled, but have been stretched. Okay, good. All right, so, but that's so cool. Were those things actually like underwater?
in total covering 30,000 square meters.
That's
The curious
insane.
thing is that none of them are connected. They were carved into solid siltstone with pillars evenly distributed throughout to support the ceiling and walls.
That's
Every
insane.
stone column and wall is uniformly decorated with chisel marks, creating parallel lines. The marks make everything
Hi,
look like a
NJ.
pattern, which would have taken a very long time, especially in the dark. There are also stone carvings of animals like horses.
Right, they needed light.
The structures collect rainwater runoff from ground level and are equipped with sophisticated drainage systems for managing excess water. Based on the sheer size of the caves, scientists estimate that it would have taken 1,000 people working day and night for 6 years to complete. It probably took much longer than that, but so far there is no evidence of tools.
Chaco, we only do English here. I'm so sorry. So I can't read that, and so it's gonna get cleared from chat. I'm the one that removed it, just so you know. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just everyone here speaks English in chat. Like we speak other languages. I speak other languages, but we stick to English.
The large
Because no one else can verify it or read it.
And attention to detail
But I don't mean anything bad by it,
very
all right?
advanced society. But ever since their discovery, archaeologists, scientists, and historians have been unable to determine.
So that's cool because it exists. See, that's the thing I like about not being proven by science. Like it exists. It's a physical fucking thing that was found. They just can't explain it. But it's not like we've heard rumors of Atlantis, where like Atlantis physically has not been officially found, right? But like this though, this is like they found it and they're like, who the fuck did this? Who the fuck did this? And where did they go? And why did that just stay the way it is? You're all good. Yeah, exactly. It's no, we're not even mad. Like no one here is mad, you know. I just clear it so we're all good.
And what they were for. The only known historical record mentioning the caves is a 17th century poem, which doesn't really reveal much.
What kind of questions are we asking?
Floors were dated to some
Come over to Twitch. We're learning about ancient civilizations. A lot of people have come over to Twitch, so I'm saying it's probably worth it. A lot of people are like, I'm happy I joined today. What if this is Atlantis? That's what I thought too. Hey. It's a civilization, it's underwater, but I think it doesn't fit the tomorrow today. Hi. Also, I see what you do with your name. I love when names have a clever touch to them. Like, it's still cool. I'm not saying everyone here has to do that, but I just like when, like, tomorrow today, right? Tamara, as in Tamara, but also tomorrow today. I like it. I really like it. Anyway, also it's easy to disprove fakes. It's too much effort to spoof a cave. Yeah, like this shit like couldn't have been just made up, you know? Like they found it. So I can say wee kappa. You can't just translate. Wait, who said wee kappa? Where's that one? It was Noor. So I can't say wee. Oh, gosh dang it. Saying my name isn't clever. What did I say? Oh, Lucy. No, you're fine. Whoa, you just followed and you're already subbing with Prime? Damn. Thank you for doing that.
You a genius.
That's so cool. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
I do.
You Lord.
Yo, this sub alert has been perfect my whole time. This is like since day one, this has been the sub sound. And I love it still. Did we ever see what the lower the volume? Again? His name is still your favorite one? No, I don't think we've seen them again because I don't remember. You know what it's like? You know what it's like? Real life Minecraft. All this ancient talk reminds me of Stoicism. I love Stoicism, which has tremendously helped me since discovering the philosophy. Absolutely. We should do that. Okay. Next week is about finance. Chaco, don't do it again, please. Next week is about finance. The week after it is, what did I say? What did I say? Ocean. So finance, then ocean. And then I was going to do a third one. Been following you on TikTok for a while. Happy to find you here. Fuck yeah. Welcome, welcome. We're learning about ancient civilizations today. It's a good time. Finance, ocean. So next week is finance. The other week is ocean. The third one is, I was just looking at something. Oh, I was thinking like fuck. What does Stoicism fit under? It's a, come on, philosophies. We could do philosophies, right? I spent 380 euro or pounds in a strip club for Avi's birthday. No, we can't afford to sub. Oh my gosh. Hey, I mean, you don't need a sub if you spent 380 at a strip club. Have a good time. Can't believe the strip club didn't get censored by my chat, but whatever. Yeah, I think we could do philosophy. So write it down. AKA anyone here can just, write it to me in the channel for this. But you can let me know that. So next week is finance. The week after is ocean. And the other after it, unless I change my mind, obviously. And the one after it is philosophy. Those are 3 good subjects back to back. Okay. We're still back to this, though. Let's stick on this week. Maybe in particular philosophy. Yeah, I think there's a lot to say about each. So I feel like we could do a week on. But no, because we wouldn't do 3 hours worth of Stoicism talk. You know? Like, so I think some philosophies. Maybe a video on each or 2 videos on each. You know? Something like that. Thanks, I'm a good wife. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Caves are at least 2,000 years old. Perhaps the caves...
All of them might be a bit much. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Soldiers, or perhaps it was used for some type of mining. Only one of these caves...
My question is, was the ocean ever low enough to not fill this cave? Because this cave was filled with water, and then it led to overland, right? So we don't know. This cave hasn't been explained, but that's the question that I have. Like... was there a time in history where there were ponds, but it was ponds, and then once they dug, they found the tunnels that led to this place. Question on which level they found diamond. It used to be level 11, but now it's like minus 54 or something. I don't know. Can't hear the video anymore? Yeah, I was talking over it. Sorry.
The least documented civilizations of the ancient world, the Aksumite Empire was an African kingdom that spanned modern-day Eritrea and northern Ethiopia, as well as parts of Djibouti, Somalia, and Somaliland. It rose to power around 80 AD and lasted for many centuries, meeting its downfall in 825. The kingdom of Aksum was a major player.
I love that it has like normal fences now. It's like this crazy ancient thing, and then a fucking normal fence. Someone's house. So I was like, I don't care about historical shit. I need a place to put a house. Not to be confused with philosophy, which is a tragic tale of the petrification of Phil. That's fucking good. Hi, Abby. Oh my. Good morning. I have my coffee. I'm on stream now. I can split screen on my iPad and work at the same time. Fuck yeah. I wish that. Trey, that was really good. Fucking love
Commercial
it.
trade route between the Roman Empire and ancient India. It had its own currency for
Welcome
trade
back,
and
Abby.
participated in the politics of kingdoms across the Red Sea and the Arabian Peninsula. Aksum was the first sub-Saharan empire to mint its own coins and adopt Christianity, but researchers know very little else about it. Outside of Egypt and Sudan, it's the earliest complex...
Whoa, why did they go down if they accepted? What? Okay, this is a mystery to me because I would have expected that any people that took on Christianity were good to stay. Does that make any sense? It feels like in the whole like fucking, what do we call it? Like when Christians were like traveling the world to force everybody else to be Christians. I'm watching The Last Kingdom right now too, so like it's definitely in my mind. The whole like you will believe in God and the one true God only. Fucking Christians, man. I'm Christian, but I'm not. I don't believe, but I was baptized. So, I mean, Rome took on Christianity. Rome fell. That's fair. Well, that's what I'm saying. And but didn't the video just say that they accepted it? Oh, Rome became Christian? Crusades. Yes, that is the word I was looking for. Absolutely. Dumb question probably, but is this the era of mummies and King Tut? I don't know. This is 825 AD. 8, I don't know. They said 80 AD. Bye, Abby. Can I run to the gym? Okay, cool. All his soft tissues slowly turn into bone. Oh, he's extra giggly. Yeah, I'm definitely giggly today, which is great. I like to interpret some of the creation myth as geologically and cosmically wise. See, the words you're using are too smart for me right now. I somewhat get what you're trying to say. Midwest Africa became Christian, rest Muslim. Those that turned. Mideast. Okay. Rome was like the place for Christianity. Where does the Pope live? Oh, you're right. I don't know shit, but you're right. Vatican's in Rome. You're right. It just flew by me. So you don't get to ask for a random topic. Name for a podcast episode. If not, never mind. Like for a podcast episode, you can talk about anything. You can talk about anything as a podcast. I don't know. You do you. Hi, 92. Okay, I'm going to hit play on this video. But hi, so many important dates. Yeah, I know, honestly. Dates never stuck with me. I suck at history, so I'm just listening to this, not for the number of when they existed, but for literally the actual civilization of it.
Like society or major civilization.
Twitch is being hella weird for me today. No. Honestly, the whole internet's been weird for like 2 weeks. Great Flood could have been an early hypothesis of the cooling of the Earth during its molten phase and the subsequent condensation of water vapor into liquid, resulting in a flood. Which would make sense. Things fly over Seb's head? Since when? Since, always.
In the early 7th century. Meanwhile, residents were forced...
Like that being your sarcastic
where
question.
They sought refuge from some sort of upheaval on higher ground. The capital was abandoned and resettled at a yet unknown location. One theory suggests that the Aksum Empire became economically isolated as other civilizations dominated the Red Sea, naturally leading to its decline. On the other hand, legend holds that a Jewish queen named Yodit ordered the burning of Aksum's Christian churches around 960, but several modern historians doubt that she ever even existed.
Wait, were the Jewish bad historically? Yeah, the Jewish are also the ones that enslaved Egypt to create the pyramids, are they not? Am I wrong in this history? Wasn't it not the Jewish that made like slaves build the pyramids? Jewish historically, because I'm thinking nowadays, like you don't think bad about Jewish. Oh, was it the other way around? Oh, so Jewish have been the victim a lot. So that's why this tale is surprising to me then. Were the Jewish ever bad to other people? Like saying for a Jewish queen to burn the other churches. Like I feel like I've never heard of the Jewish being bad people. Great Flood could have, I read that, okay. Yeah, history major, doing my master's in history. Also horrible at dates, yeah, honestly. I legit forgot I have a whole list. You have a whole list? You have a whole list of what? Of these things? But yeah, I feel like I've never heard of the Jewish being bad, but somehow it was a queen that forced.
Another hypothesis.
Or it's a hypothesis, but the idea is
from a rivaling tribe ended Aksumite power.
I fucking love pagans. I don't know, I like the name. Obviously, I've been watching Viking shows.
During the 1st century.
Sounds like Christian propaganda? You're also not wrong. You're also not wrong. You know, you could tell me the Christians burned their own churches to blame the Jewish, and I would be like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, no religion has their hands clean of blood. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Lucy. 100%. Everyone's fucking religion is a shit show. And that's why we will not be doing a Saturday school religion. I would probably get mad about a lot of the things that would be brought up, you know? I'm not a fan of religion. And that's it's totally okay if you are. Don't worry about it. I ain't judging you at all. But yeah. Everybody does good and bad things. Yes. So Christian too. Sad but true. Jews didn't exist back then. As much as I know. A lot of topics from a podcast. There you go. See? You're getting so many of that. Yeah, win that. No, I don't want to do religion.
Improve the region's food supply and lengthen the annual growth.
It would just be frustrating.
Food production had to support a large population, and it's possible that the land simply could not endure the intensity of cultivation that the culture required, and that soil erosion ultimately led to the Aksumite Empire's downfall.
I'm from Croatia.
In late
Hello.
2019, archaeologists announced the discovery of Beta Samati, a lost Aksum city located between its capital, also named Aksum, and the Red Sea, thanks to locals tipping them off about the buried site, which sits over 10 feet below ground. Experts hope that the settlement will help them learn more about the enigmatic empire and its decline, which began during the mid-6th century.
Funnily enough, religion is actually really fascinating. It is. It's just a subject. Maybe I'm not saying it'll never be a Saturday school, because obviously there's a lot of things that come along with it, and like you said, like a lot of it is really fascinating, and how people got around, and you know, historically the transitions. From Twitch, hi Tony. That's so true. Need to get to Glastonbury, then it's beautiful and pagan home. Ooh. People be fighting a lot in a world full of scarcity, so you can kind of assume that ancient peoples were at war constantly. Probably. Yeah. And there weren't so much arrangements back then, right? Like war was an easy answer. Like, you don't like what I do? I'ma kill you. Like nowadays, other than Russia somehow getting away with it, nowadays, like, the whole world gets involved, right? I mean, they still want to. And in a way, I do hope they get involved. This shit's been going on too long, but this isn't about Ukraine. But only snippets of commentary on religion until enough spoons are gathered. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And then one day, maybe we'll talk about religion for sure for Saturday school. Wasn't any other option than war back then. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was then, you know? There was no...
The Neolithic
every agreement could be canceled out by just a battle, you know, and it was an easy thing to do.
Tripoli culture, also known as the Tripoli culture, existed in what is now Eastern Europe, encompassing parts of modern-day Moldova, Ukraine, and Russia. It rose to prominence around 5,500 BC.
Just as we're talking about
until 2,750 BC.
Just as we're talking about that type of stuff.
Small and dense. Sometime between 4,000 and 3,500 BC, the Cucuteni tribe.
There wasn't any other option than war back then. True. Death was the only shared language. True.
20,000 and
also kings.
46,000 people.
Yeah.
Evidence shows that the culture had a habit of destroying its settlements every 60 to 80 years by burning them down, for reasons that scientists still don't understand. Oftentimes, they built...
Okay, wait. So I was going to say that's not even a lifetime, but that's not true, because back then, 60 to 80 years was 2 lifetimes. That was two whole generations. Still, explaining why they would burn it down, I don't know. But it almost makes sense to me that every 2 generations there would be a giant migration or yeah, like change of location. Because 2 generations later, a lot of things change, right? Which is another, you know what? This has nothing to do with today. This is a tangent. But I wonder, you know, in the same way that right now, when you look at old fucking people in power, like presidents and prime ministers and stuff, and they're all the shit. And my generation feels like they don't know us, right? And the younger generation either. Like, feels like they don't know us. Feels like they're not actually defending anything for us. They're not doing anything for us, right? And it's the idea that through generations, a lot of change happens. So this is where the tangent's going. Were those transitions faster back then because the lifetime was smaller? Or were they, like, as in 2 generations later happened much faster, right? 60 years later, you were already 2 generations down. Like, the other 2 were dead, you know? Like, you can assume every 30 years or so, one generation, the oldest generation was dead. How old are you? I'm 27. So I'm a zillennial is what they call it. I'm 95, so I'm exactly between millennials and Gen Z. The progress was slower. Yeah, okay, so that's, yeah, because I feel like if the generations changed faster, then the beliefs could change faster too. But also, no, because by the time you're 30, which, yes, back then you used to kind of die at 30, your mind isn't quite set on, wow, this doesn't work, versus like, or no, not wow, this doesn't work, but like, you know, I don't know, the fucking 60 and above should not be in control over nowadays. That's what I think. Culture between generations, more like, yeah, that too. I'm going to split some hard knowledge here. was average lifespan, not how long people could live. Yeah, but the average lifespan now is fucking 70, no? Average lifespan. Well, life expectancy, Canada, sure, why not? Because I'm Canadian. 82 is the average life. Oh, you're not even seeing it, but 82 is average life expectancy. Worldwide, it's 72.6 years. See, that's what I'm saying. So even if the average lifespan was 30 then, it's literally more than twice that now. You know? Interesting take. I don't know. I feel old now? Nah, don't worry about it. Honestly, there's a lot of every age here. That's what I like about this community. My community ain't just kids. It's much more than like, as in, I feel like kids here are a minimum number. Minimal? They're a very low number. Very low ratio percentage-wise. Listen, words are hard today. Things didn't change as fast because few people were educated. Oh, that's true too. The education level. I wasn't taking that into account. Average lifespan was lower because everyone died in childhood. Yeah. Oh, that's a fair point too. Also, lack of access to alternative views because you rarely leave your town. True. Born more than 5 years apart. People have different life experiences. True. Average was so low because of illness and war. Their medicines were not anywhere near what it is now. So we're talking people who hurt their leg dead. True. All of you know so much. I love it. So 70% of your population died at age 5, your lifespan is going to be lower. Why are you calling kids? I didn't say anyone, but if you feel called out, I'm just saying. Back, I'll figure it out later. Okay. Also today, old and not seen as wise. Since we have so good access to... Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's the reason today old is not wisdom. I think old is wisdom of experience, but knowledge is wisdom and knowledge are two different things. I think old people have wisdom, but I think knowledge is definitely the younger generations today because we have access to it all. We can learn it all. I'm not saying we can learn it all and master it all, but I'm saying we have much quicker access to things. Whereas a long time ago, old wisdom was knowledge. But nowadays, wisdom and knowledge are different. That's my take on it. Absolutely. This is fully a tangent from this, but anyway. I have to finish the transcript first before I actually start a new episode. I'll be back in a moment. All right, go do that. Have fun. Nothing hits me harder with my age when a kid will come up to me. Eric says, why are you so old? Only turning 23. Oh, but that's because it's impressive to them. Next year, teenagers will be born in 2010. That is a shock, actually. So I'm an adult everywhere in the world. I know. So I didn't say you were a kid. I wasn't talking about you. You're the one that mentioned it as if I was. I do mean there's actual teenagers that listen to my stuff sometimes. There's a lot of childhood deaths back then, and we won't get into why, but it's sad as heck. Yeah, it is sad as heck. I thought average life expectancy was about 80. Well, it's 80 in Canada. I just looked it up. It's 82 in Canada, but worldwide is 72.6. Knowledge and wisdom are two separate things. Yes. Okay, all right.
Burned down remains of past ones.
Thank you for this tangent.
The Poduri site in Romania bears evidence of 13 habitation levels throughout its existence. The Cucuteni Tripilians also left behind no signs of a written language. Between this and the seeming...
Well, not everyone wrote.
Experts have very little to work with in terms of learning about the culture.
That's kind of cool, though. This place had, like, streets and shit.
Copper tools and spiritual treasures. Rediscovered during the late 19th century...
Like the layout, the outer layers and stuff?
Eastern Europe played a bigger role in human advancement than it was previously credited for. But the lingering question of what and how it contributed remains...
What am I reading? Chat on Twitch. You should come over there for me to read.
A group of Native Americans
Hi, Deeds!
now referred to as the
Ears were shorter?
Puebloans, once lived in an area of the U.S. that is famously known today as the Four Corners. Their network...
Wait, there used to be only 10 months a year. What? Huh? Confirm that to me. Is that true? What? What? What do you mean? Like 10 31-day months? Or like were there 10 months but with more days and still the same, was a year the same length? The months were longer, but July and August were added by the Romans. But was it still 365 days / 364? Two unnamed. July and August. And now that you think about it, August sounds pretty fucking Roman, you know? Good afternoon. Hi. I didn't know about the 10-month thing. I always try to talk to those kids more maturely too, because their brains are still, yeah, absolutely. You know, kids are more capable of learning. They're amazing. I love kids. I love interacting with kids and teenagers. I was a teacher for a long time, so not a real teacher, but I worked in high school, and it was one of my favorite things. Whenever people were like, "Oh, it must suck to work with teenagers," I was like, "Fuck no, it's amazing. You get to talk to real humans. Like, they are full humans. We tend to think as kids and teenagers as not humans yet, but it's like, nah. Once you trust them, once you give them the trust that they are capable of things, holy shit. I've learned from my teens all the time. Julius and Augustus. Oh, that makes sense. So wait, but are we talking about Julius Caesar as well? So is July named after Julius Caesar? Did I just learn this and not know this my whole fucking life? Technically different culture, now still follow different calendar years. For China example, right. To split them in year, you can guess who those months were named after. And Augustus is he the guy that stabbed Julius? Who's Augustus? No, that's E2. Fuck, I forget his name. No, it's not Augustus. Who's Augustus in the Romans? Whatever. I was learning new things here. Yeah, that's what I liked. I worked in school. Yeah, I was a rock climbing instructor in a private high school, so I worked with a gym teacher for 5 years. I saw my first class, I saw them graduate. Like my first youngest class, I saw them graduate within 5 years. It's pretty wild. And I worked just as a teacher minus the diploma. That's why I was working alongside a teacher, but he couldn't teach what I was teaching because I had all the training for rock climbing and official stuff. So we worked hand in hand. It was really cool. I fucking loved it. I loved being a teacher. I only quit to work at the resort because I was like, all right, I need to see the ocean. And then after that, I kind of, went on a journey of self. Think about it. October being 8, November 9, December 10. Yes. Julius and Augustus were both Caesar. Augustus was the one who didn't get stabbed. I didn't know there was 2 Caesars. I mean, obviously I had a family, but no, I don't remember the Augustus part, which makes sense because he kind of gets overshadowed by Julius. I thought Augustus was a German or Polish name. Because of Charlie and Chocolate Factory. September the 7th month. Yeah, October 8th, November 9th. That's so cool. Y'all taught me something today. Nice. Okay. That's how they call their kings.
Utah, northeastern Arizona.
Bro, I don't know shit about that.
Colorado.
Apparently.
Ancestral Puebloans
Emperors.
possessed an advanced knowledge of the skies and incorporated the celestial
After
sciences.
Caesar's death, the month Quintilis was renamed July. Wait, but this implies that the month was already named. Julius Caesar in 44 BC, and later Sextilis was renamed August in honor of Roman Emperor Augustus in 8 BC. And that's 36 years apart, which is really interesting too. Which is why I found it funny. Smart, Trish, very smart. So, but that means those months had a name. So there was still 12 months. I'm so lost, but that's so cool to know.
To their diverse
Thanks for looking it up,
They're
Trisha,
best
though.
known for their famous cliff dwellings, which were primarily used for defensive purposes. Built between
This is sick, though.
950 AD, these multi-story
Living under
homes
those
were
rocks.
tall, steep
Don't people
bases
still do that, though? There's people like that dig under like these mountains, right? And live there?
in places like the Bandelier National Monument in New Mexico and Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado. The ancestral Puebloans also built small pit houses out of earth and stone, as well as huge complexes of hundreds of
Anasazi
rooms
cliff
known as
dwellings?
Great houses.
Oh, so it's one of those places? Exactly, yeah. That unnamed time.
They are also
Because they be
well-known for
chilling.
their
Don't need to keep track of the time.
used for
True.
ceremonial purposes.
Like, guys, it's hot. It's hot. Don't count.
Left their homes, and historians have not figured out why. Researchers believe that climate change, such as prolonged drought, topsoil erosion, deforestation, and other environmental factors may have triggered the decision to migrate elsewhere.
You know, I'm thinking, just that's my guess, right? You live under a hill, under a mountain. Yeah, like you live at the bottom of it. I'm thinking a good reason to move out is rocks falling on your kids. Just throwing it out there. A lot of rocks fall next to a mountain. I understand living under it seems safe when you're under it, but I feel like if the kid was walking out front just right there and a rock fell from the goddamn mountain, I feel like most families in this civilization would go, you know what? This idea was good on paper, but I don't think it works in theory. Maybe we should all migrate. That's my take on it. Scientists say drought or climate change. I get it. My take, rocks falling. Rocks falling is sketchy as shit. Ancient logic, don't argue with it. January in Latin, linearius. Unaware. Wait, but we rated someone that goes by that name. I wonder if that's why she does that. It's named after Janus. Hey now. God of beginnings and transitions in Roman mythology. Traditionally, the original Roman calendar consisted of 10 months totaling 304 days, when you're being considered a monthless period. Wow. Wait, a monthless period? Winter? But winter is January. I'm so lost still. If you dig far enough, the rock won't fall on you. No, that's my take on it. Rocks had to fall from these mountains. Come on now. Someone posted about Pompeii? I don't know. We're only in the second video. We really have to fucking go. Sandra, thank you for 15 months of resubscribing.
You a genius.
Damn.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Holy moly, 15 months flies so quickly. When you have amazing
More real life
friends to
Minecraft.
share things with. Sebast45 love, Sebast45 love.
Thank you for the 15 months. It's been a time. It's been quite a time. Man, I love it. We've been doing this for so long, y'all. The freaking 2 years coming up. What's today? 19th? Less than a month. In less than a month, we're hitting our 2 years.
Certainty that this was the case. They can only speculate based on the available evidence. Number 5, the Mycenaeans. The Mycenaeans were immigrants who arrived in the Aegean region around 2000 BC. While their origins
How
are
long
a
is
bit murky,
left?
they
Oh my gosh,
subsequently
we're only
conquered the
halfway.
Minoans after living
Sounds
alongside
weird, yeah.
them and trading with them for some time. The Minoans and the Mycenaeans were the first literate societies in Europe and greatly influenced the classical Greeks. The Mycenaeans took over the Minoan area and were more militaristic and austere than they were. They became the dominant civilization in the area.
Yeah, if you were militaristic back then, you had all the power, right?
They frequently terrorized and raided other societies like the Hittites and the Egyptians. Through their plundering, they became extremely wealthy, and the civilization flourished between 1600 and 1200 BC.
That's why there was so much war too. I think now if you go to war, you just do damage, you know? The way back then wealth was physical. You had gold, you had silver, you had things, resources. Today you do have resources, but you can't invade a country to steal their oil, you know? As much as America does that. Okay, I take it back. America does, so apparently you can. But I'm saying, back then it made sense to just go to war with the next town or the next place and just fucking take everything they had because it was gold and silver. Today, the biggest money is in the world. Like it's on the internet. It's fake numbers we gave meaning to. Pulled the words out of my mouth. Yeah. At Destroyer 22, welcome. So January is named after Janus, the god of doors and gates. Oh, I love that, bro. I'm so happy to be born in January. It's your favorite TikToker? Thank you. Okay, and then wait, February is named after Februila, which is a period of time where they do sacrifices. That's why February sucks so much. March is named after Mars, god of war. That's awesome. April is Asperir, meaning to open, so spring. May is after Maya. Oh, May is after Maya, the goddess of plants growth. That's so sick. June is Junius for Juno. But no, June is, June. Yeah, I was thinking about July. June is Junius for the goddess Juno. I didn't even know there was a goddess Juno. September is 7 in Latin. October is 8. I like how they were like, all right, January, this thing. February, this meaning. March, this meaning. April, May, June, this meaning. July, August, this meaning. And then they're like, fucking 8, 9, 10, Jesus. They're just like, okay, fuck it. I'm out of ideas, bro. By August, they're like, come on, man, just 8, 9, 10, okay? Some guy was like, come on, we need the names. We're out of time. It is now the end of August. Like, it's literally the last date. But no, the number months were named before July and August. Do you know what the Dead Sea Scrolls are? I do not know. That's cool too. Theory I have about why we don't see more ancient technology, the Dark Ages, and ignorant to the importance of recycling the valuable parts. Absolutely, yeah. They used to just pillage stuff and destroy it. Like, you didn't keep anything that wasn't real gold and stuff, you know? So you could be, and the amount of things that have been set on fire, like the Alexandria library or some shit.
Throughout Greece and the Mediterranean, but historians still don't know.
We should probably do a Saturday school on that too. I'm not saying like set it in stone, but I think in the future, if I'm out of subject, remind me of Saturday school of the library burning of Alexandria. I feel like there's so much to be said about that one.
and what the relationship was.
Potentially that's a good subject for the future.
Populations.
And so many people were triggered by that too.
Began to decline.
Like that's the biggest fire
People began leaving the region and
catastrophe that people
Some
talk about
historians say
always.
they may never know why the
was like,
Mycenaeans
oh,
disappeared.
the library
There are
and
numerous
everything,
theories,
the
including
secret to
the
the
realistic
universe.
possibility that the society
Library
of
of, see,
Atlantis
that's what I'm saying. People react strongly to that. Theory, hold up, long. Gonna head out a little earlier tonight. My brain feels like it's some knowledge about things I didn't really think of before. Thank you, friends, for always welcoming me back. Heck yeah, you're all good. Don't worry. Have a good time out there. Thank you for stopping by today, okay? Because I'm learning about the Dead Sea Scrolls. They say it's about the scrolls that got lost. Huh. Never found a community like this, and I don't think I'll ever find anything greater. You will. I'm not saying we're going anywhere, but I'm saying there's plenty of places for this community to go, you know? And for more people to meet and do things. Portia, you made it over. Yeah, I saw your name on TikTok. Hey, if you're on TikTok, come on over to Twitch. That's why I keep missing your messages. Come on over to Twitch. We're actually like watching some really informative stuff. Not in the UK. We talked the Great Fire of London. Oh, right. The Great Fire of London. Wasn't that Big Ben? No, that's the clock. But wasn't it set on fire? What was burnt in the Great Fire of London? I forget. Anyway, that's not the history we're talking about today. So fuck it. Don't say it. I asked it, but don't say it. I'm back. I'm going to search for audio to text converter. You got this. Oh, that's how you write your papers? Do you have Discord? I sure do. There you go. It's in chat. Big Ben. Wasn't that set on fire? Like the clock thing? Learning a lot about it. Heck yeah. London. The whole of London? And who was it burnt by? Was that in the Viking time? Or was that just because once again, I didn't even know how much the Vikings interacted with London, specifically London. I didn't know that. It's been so cool to watch these shows. I'm not saying like those characters are real, but I think they do touch on some of the real history. So I didn't know like there was such a big deal with London. Big Ben is the bell. Yeah. Oh, Big Ben's the bell? Well, isn't it a bell and a clock? What? Viking burned the scrolls. Bro, I love it. Oh man, I love it. Okay, but this is the history we're talking about. You're getting me excited about other history, which I usually don't like history. So would you look at that? There is interest in history, just not in mine.
Number 4, the Rapa Nui. Hundreds of years ago, a small group of Polynesians left their homeland for unknown reasons and rowed their vessels through the Pacific Ocean.
Polynesians are aren't Polynesians the one in New Zealand? Am I wrong? That's Maori, right? But were they also related to Polynesians? Where are Polynesians? I only know because tribal tattoos are either Maori or Polynesians. They're all over. Saturday School Vikings. I'm watching enough shows about that. I definitely don't have to do a Saturday School on it. We have a lot of it here. My family tree, is a part of Vikings. Yo, that's sick. Some people here are from like Viking lands, so they definitely know stuff, you know. Polynesians is vast? Okay. Because I just know it's one of the names for the tribal tattoos, so I figured they were maybe related.
Island, located roughly 2,182 miles off the modern-day Chilean coast. Found uninhabited, this small 63 square
That's crazy though. Why do those things exist?
Named it Rapa Nui. There they built massive monolithic structures called moai, also known as the Easter Island head.
Yeah.
Some of these mysterious sculptures
And they have,
still stand today.
Do they still have a full body? Yeah, right? They have a full body? I remember hearing that there's a full body
The
under.
immense stone figures are a testament to the society's artistry and
It's so
engineering.
incredible,
Scientists
man.
can't seem to agree
Earth
on
is
exactly
wild.
when the Rapa
This one,
Nui
I think
will
you can
arrive
just
on the
type in
island.
Saturday School
It was
channel, like
previously
possible
believed that it
topics.
came between 700
Yeah, what's fine is just because I always forget. Yes, sir, I am a Viking blood. That's so
Arrived
sick.
as late as
You could do an
1200.
entire Saturday
Others
School on
think the Rapa Nui
Polynesians.
came
Oh,
to the
yeah.
island much sooner,
Started by a baker.
perhaps
That's
as
what I
early as
remember.
300 AD.
Can you please search about the
Some
Dead Sea
question
Scrolls?
how
Not right now. The way I would, but the way I do for Saturday School is I give the topic a week ahead of time. And people drop videos in Discord if they want to find videos. They never are required to. I would find them if we didn't have any videos. But because people took the time to drop videos, we always watch those first. And if we run out of videos, then I search more. But usually what happens is the other way around. There's so many videos that I don't even get to watch every video.
Island in the first place. Researchers also struggle to understand why the civilization collapsed. Perhaps they ran out of food. It looks like at some point, deforestation and agriculture caused palm trees and grass to dwindle,
Damn.
leaving behind eroded, nutrient-deprived soil that became
Sorry.
practically
Had to
impossible
restart you here?
The island
Nice.
was practically
Welcome back.
barren by the time the Dutch arrived in 1722.
The Dutch.
One theory holds that the Rapa Nui civilization.
I think I'm going to skip this video though. It's touching on every civilization, but I'm not really paying attention.
Scarce, and the threat of starvation loomed. Another hypothesis.
Yeah, because we're not even far. All right, I'm going to skip ahead. It's a great video. I'm just going to skip ahead to the next one because it's already 2:40. Bruh, your boy's slow today. My boy's slow today. A TikTok. See, I could do a TikTok. I could definitely do just a TikTok. Sweet. I always have to be careful with volume for TikToks though.
Indigenous Americans knew how to do brain surgery. For some reason, I don't hear a whole lot of people talking about this, so
is that legit?
I was thinking about making my video for Indigenous Peoples Day about Columbus, but I think at this point we can all agree that Columbus is the Antichrist. So instead of wasting more breath on him, we're going to be talking about impressive Indigenous inventions.
Can my girlfriend join your Discord? Everyone's welcome in the Discord as long as you read the rules and you agree to it all. Although I do have to touch up on the rules. I've been touching up the rules everywhere. Like I've been touching up my profiles and my messages and like that. So I have to go through the rules and tweak them out, you know, fix stuff, maybe take out some rules, maybe add some new ones. I don't think I have to add new ones, but I think I have to take out some other ones. 5 out of 10? Come on, that was a good burp. Polynesians isn't to be confused with Micronesians and Melanesians, which make up the Pacific as well. Holy shit. We do love the Vikings. I feel like we needed facts, not shows. That's true, though. That's true. But yeah, everyone's revamped. Yes. So you're always welcome to join the Discord. Everyone is, as long as everyone's cool about it. I'll be amazed. Yeah, I don't doubt it. It's just I'm watching the videos that are queued up in there, you know? I don't doubt I'd be amazed by it. I'm amazed by a lot of things.
Squire travels to the Americas to research the
So they used to know brain surgery.
Civilisations. While he is there, he is presented with an archaeological oddity, a human skull with a rectangular hole cut into the top of it. Squire correctly inferred that this wound showed a level of precision that was far beyond anything that would have occurred as an accident. He began the working hypothesis that this had been a form of surgery.
I can't hit space. I'm gonna end the TikTok live. Hey, if you're on TikTok, this is your last chance. Come on over to Twitch, okay? And if not, it's okay. Bye. All right. It's a good, you know, these TikTok lives are good because they help the videos and they help potentially get people here. But I don't want to keep it going the whole fucking time. You'll be amazed. Oh, I read that. Yeah. If you have a video and are in Discord, you could probably throw it in the channel anyway. Yeah, you can probably just toss it in there, you know, if you have a video.
By medical professionals, they were able to confirm.
So they used to cut these.
Not only done intentionally, but also showed signs of healing, meaning that it had been performed during this individual's life, and there's a chance that it could have saved it. But this was just the beginning.
Yo.
Today, we call the process of drilling holes into the skull trepanning or trepanation. And pre-Columbian South America has yielded hundreds of examples of skulls that all bear the results of this surgery. And what's even more incredible is that these skulls are found over a vast.
Dead girl. Yikes. Great name. Shat's the Discord? What? You posted one today? I posted a TikTok today. Yes, I did. Oh, what's the Discord? Just type, here. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Click that link. Haha, did it faster. I did it faster. I mean, we'll never know if it replied to Tony or me, but I did it faster. It's your girlfriend. Dead girl's your girlfriend. You're a destroyer and your girlfriend's dead girl. I see a theme here, and hey, if you're both happy together, good.
Vast timeline, with some of the oldest examples dating back to 400
Of course I replied to
BCE,
Tony.
and instances occurring all the way up until the 1400s. And the most amazing part of having all of these different examples to go off of is that we were able to see a continuous trend of people getting better at doing this surgery. While pre-Incan examples of this surgery showed to have a success rate around 50%, after about 200 CE, they were able to complete this surgery with about a 91% success rate, meaning that individuals had a 91% chance of not only surviving this surgery, but also beating off any subsequent infections. And I mean, look at the precision of this.
What precision? I'm seeing they had to fucking... Like, imagine you do it. Did they put you to sleep? There was no anesthesiasts? I don't know. There was no way to put you under back then. You were like, you probably couldn't sleep through that. Were you half dead while they were doing it and then came back to life? Like, what was this? How, I'm imagining someone having their skull fucking open in those times. You try precisely drilling. I don't want to do that, okay? Notification indicator though? Yeah. Sorry. Oh wait, are you saying this? Oh, that's because we had a video up.
It's mind-blowing. During the American Civil War, fought nearly 500 years after the last time this surgery was performed in South America, a similar brain surgery technique had a success rate of just about 45%. There are obviously other factors at play here, but
I feel like he said it all by now. I feel like I don't have to listen more.
More mind-blowing. They didn't have scalpels, obviously. They were able to achieve brain surgery
with this
burin,
shit,
which is what you use to engrave wood. It's theorized that eventually they came up with more specific and specialized tools just for this task. But even then, they were still just...
I don't know. It feels like one of the 10 minutes TikToks, but no, it's probably 3. I have access to 10-minute TikToks, and I'm like, I am gonna fucking post that. And TikTok has notified me like more than once to be like, hey, you could do like 10-minute videos. Like they send the notifications like you're in the early access for the long 10-minute videos, and I'm like, bruh, I don't even dare do 3 minutes because 3 fucking minutes kills my account. So if you do a 3-minute video and people scroll instantly, like you get 1 second, you know, and it kills your view time. If people scroll instantly on a 15-second video, it's fine because it's 1 second out of 15. It's not bad. But if it's 3 minutes, it's 1 second out of 180. So people stayed only for 1 second out of the 180 seconds of your video. And then 10 minutes, bitch, there's no way the video would do well. I've been tempted to just do it just to see. But no, post your 10-minute TikToks to YouTube instead and get that back. Exactly. If it's 10-minute long, fucking post it to YouTube and make that money. Make that money. Although YouTube's not doing... Well, I have to post videos. I have to post other than shorts. I'm catching up on everything. I've been like hustling the content creation world lately, and I am catching up. Like I'm slowly finding my sweet spot of where can I create as much as possible, but also like, you know, like work as healthily as possible. I don't feel like everyone has access to 10 minutes. Oh, you feel like everyone? Oh, potentially, yeah. Take 10 minutes over, follow for part 2. That's true too, though. Fuck the follow for part 2. I think we all do. Who needs a 10-minute one? Yeah, no one does. But everyone scrolls past my video anyway. You got to do a 10-minute TikTok just to make YouTube videos instead. Yeah. If you tell me to like for part 2 on a 10-minute one, oh my gosh, that would be like the biggest trigger. I'd be like, bitch. Okay. Next video. This was still interesting. It was just a little too long. But as a TikTok, you know. This one, the Lapita culture. Lapita. I don't know how to say it.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, shush. I'm not ready for you. Also, this guy sounds like he's going to potentially put me to sleep. Now you can play. Lapita culture, oceanic history, obscure history channel. How long is this video? 6 minutes. I like
the
it.
Lapita culture is an ancient culture located in the Pacific Ocean in the region known as Oceania. What the Lapita
Does
people are
sound like
known
you would
for
put me to
is being one of the earliest settlers in the regions of Melanesia, Polynesia, and some parts of Micronesia, sometime between 1600 and 500 BCE. The Lapita people are also associated with the distribution of Polynesian culture and Austronesian languages in Oceania. The origins of these
There used to be
people are
anesthesia
impacted by
in ancient Egypt. What? I don't have 10 minutes. My account's small. Oh, there you go. See, you've been doing great. Give yourself more credit and stress less. Oh, I'm not stressed as much. That's the whole thing. I'm happy with what I'm doing in content creation. Like I've my volume's at max. This guy's just fucking quiet. this guy's just quiet. I literally pushed my mixer to the max. He's just quiet. I was gonna say, wait, no, I'm happy with all the content creation I've been doing. Like I'm happy because I've been able to create for Quinn. I've been able to create for the Spicy website. I've been able to update Twitter. I've been able to update Reddit for the Spicy website. Like Reddit only has one purpose, and it's just to potentially push it to Reddit people that I do spicy stuff, right? I've been doing that. I've been posting my TikToks, my IG reels, my YouTube shorts. So I'm still like, I feel like I'm killing it. Like I'm doing good. Now, obviously, I also have to get full YouTube videos out. So that's like the next one I have to fit into this schedule. But honestly, I'm not stressing about it because on top of that, I've been building my website and preparing for the merch drop. Which I do have one news to say today about it. I wasn't going to say it, but I can say it because I don't mind it. For the merch, I'm not showing you the merch. The merch releases in less than a month, right? The merch release is going to be on April 16th, which is my 2 year of content creation. There will be a stream on that day too. It'll be this Saturday. It's great. Probably won't be a Saturday school because it'll be a celebration, but who knows? But April 16th will be the 2 year anniversary, and it'll be the day the merch drops. It'll be the day my website goes live. It'll be like a day of celebration. Yes, Tony, but that's not what I was going to say. But yes, Tony. I may have added it only because you asked, but there is. What I'm saying though is the prices are different than what they were before because this time I'm not working through Streamlabs. That's how I did merch in the past, right? I did merch through Streamlabs. and they will vouch for the Quinn content. Very good. Heck yeah, that's fun. That's been great. But yeah, I'm not doing the merch through Streamlabs, so the prices are different. However, they include shipping and taxes. So the price you're going to see on the website, okay, which is higher than what it was, obviously higher than what it was before when you would buy merch in the past, includes shipping and taxes. So you're like, the price you see is the price you will pay. So when you see the price, if you're like, oh shit, but do remember there's no extra charge. Like usually the price it was before was cheaper, right? I used to sell hoodies for $38 or $37. It was one or the other, $37.50. We'll say $38. I used to sell hoodies for $38, but then you had shipping and taxes to pay as well through Streamlabs with your order. In my case, they're included in the price. The price is higher than $38, but they are included in the price. So no matter where you are, that's covered. So, but yeah, so the prices are going to be different. That's definitely an announcement about the upcoming merch drop. And it's still lower than most. It's still lower than most. I peeped a few merch websites for like some people. I don't know. I was trying to remember creators that I know have merch, and I was like going on their websites and looking at their prices. And some of them were like, not only was the price so much higher than me, but also you had to pay for shipping and taxes. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? But in my case, it'll be the price that it is, and that's all you're paying. You know, no extra fees. Although it's all in US dollars, so like if you're like, there's also currency exchange. So maybe you're not paying like the USD amount. Like you are paying the USD amount, but in your money, maybe you're worth more, right? Like as a Canadian, and I know that sucks, but as a Canadian, even the price I set in US dollars are much more in Canadian dollars because my dollar is worth shit. That's just the truth, sadly. Wait, I was going to say one more thing with it, and then we're going back to I'll pay the amount. Hey, wait. So the amount, it involves, yeah, so it's all US dollars. It involves, it includes shipping and taxes in the price already. And currency. Oh, and it's only through PayPal. That shouldn't be a shock because the merch before was also only through PayPal, and tips on stream are only through PayPal. So in this case, it was about me because I created my own website, right? And so in creating your website, I had like options of what I accept for payments. And there was one where like I could accept like banking directly. And I was like, I don't trust it for me. Like, I don't like that system for me. Not true. Tips are also through bits. Yeah, but I meant like when you do a tip on Twitch, you pay through PayPal. That's what I was saying, Lilies.
Not true.
I still pay all my Twitch stuff with PayPal. So I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use credit, but I still pay with PayPal. What I was saying is, as my own website, I felt just safer in general doing PayPal. So the only way to buy merch will be through PayPal. How many hoodies do we need to purchase to get Fabiano a new pot? Stop it. I will. You know why I haven't done the new pot thing? It's because I'm afraid of having to repot every plant. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to go about repotting every single plant because I have to do it. Cash is the only plant that doesn't need to be repot. It just needs to be like filled up in the card pot that it is in because it's thriving in there. Michael needs to be fully repotted in the same pot, but I need to take it out, recenter it, and fill it up to the top this time because it wasn't to the top last time. And Fabiano needs a new pot and new soil. Bye, Alex. Thanks for hanging out today. Okay, we're going back to the videos, but that was the merch announcements. The price you will see. The prices you will see. Jesus fucking Christ. The prices you will see on the website include everything, like shipping, taxes. So the price you see is the price you pay, and it's all through PayPal. Everything's good, and I'm stoked as fuck. I do have like a lot of merch, and I don't expect everyone to buy it. The whole point is there's probably one item in there that you want. You shouldn't go crazy and want to buy everything. No one should. You get whatever merch you want. The options are there, though. They are there. There's a few designs. And people can add their own bank stuff on PayPal. Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I love it too. And one system helps with taxes. That's why I love it too. That's the whole point. Like if it was going through my banking and the whole system that I could have done, for the website. And I was like, oh, but that fucks me up in taxes as well. Whereas my PayPal, like every money coming in on my PayPal is income that I report to the government. So like, I like that approach, you know? I like that all my income goes through PayPal. If I did the banking thing, it wasn't. I was going to go straight to my bank and be all weird. And I was like, I don't want that. Okay. Hi, Tiwi. Thanks for the quick stop by. We're going back to the videos, but I was just doing little merch announcements. But I'm stoked about it. I'm stoked about it. I have a fucking... Listen, I ordered 3 hoodies already for myself. 3 hoodies already for myself. And I have a $300 order of the rest of the merch for myself. That's right. If you bought everything, it could cost you upwards of that. But that's because, like I said, I'm buying one of each. That's for me as the streamer who wants to do like photo shoots with it. And not just streamer, but the content creator, right? That was crazy. No, exactly. Go, you buy whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, you might be overwhelmed by like, wow, there's so many options. But the whole point is not that you buy everything. It's that you buy the one you want, you know? But that way, with options, everyone has something they like. Okay, back to videos.
Southern China.
With this guy that's gonna put me to sleep. I might skip that video because his voice isn't really keeping me in.
Came from during the Austronesian migration. Today we're going to take a dive.
Like I can hear his room.
Lapita to capture what we have learned from them. The year was
like he's got a fridge going on in the background.
And Richard Shuttler Jr., 2 archaeologists began an archaeological excavation that took place.
I'm sure it's a great video. I will skip it. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it's a great video. I have no doubt. Like he seemed to be informed, but I'm skipping it just for the voice, just for the. I like this video better, so I deleted the first one. Oh, nice. Oh, I do remember seeing a notification and then disappear. So maybe that. Hold on! Stop! Shush! Stop! God damn it! It wasn't doing fast enough. This, that, speed 1.25. All right. This one's called The Mysteries of Angkor Wat. I don't know if I said that right. Probably didn't, but we're about to learn how to say it anyway. Wait, what did I... A trifecta hoodie is still a big thing at work with the kiddos with autism. The shape is magical. Nice. Well, you'll be happy because there is a second version of it. Okay, stop. I'm not teasing more merch. I'm not teasing more merch. Stop it. I will tease the merch when the merch is ready to go. I got to lose my glasses for 2 minutes now. I'm not teasing more shit. I was just letting you know. And I still think the prices are good, by the way, for the merch. I genuinely think, like, including ship... Oh, fuck, and I got to stand. Yeah, including shipping and taxes, the prices are fucking great. It just sucks to be Canadian and have Canadian dollars. But then again, I already bought my own merch, so... in either case, I had to do it. It's like my own clothing. Oh, wait, my tripod's been behind me this whole time and none of you told me? That's from the photo shoot I did yesterday. I should have put it away instead of having it on the background. Wait! What? Why did you bump up, remove glasses? Did you bump up, remove glasses? No. You're tripping. I haven't changed remove glasses. Maybe I did to adjust it to the other numbers? But I don't remember doing that. We couldn't see it from where... No, but when we were in full screen, it was right here. We just weren't paying attention to that. Let me put it away. That's from the nice photo shoot I did with my plants, which was really great. Okay, videos.
In its binge-worthy documentaries.
Sorry, it was just 2K. Ah, I don't remember. If you think I pay attention to my fucking demands, oh, that's loud.
The Cambodian flag bears the image of a nearly 1,000-year-old structure that has been the source of mystery and heated debate.
Oh, that's cool.
The
I
image
didn't know that.
depicts Angkor Wat, a 12th century temple.
Wait. We were at that place in GeoGuessr. Do you remember that? I remember it now. Ironically, in GeoGuessr, I wasn't able to pinpoint it, but we were at that place in GeoGuessr. That I remember, because I remember exactly that path. Holy shit. Okay, shame you don't have hair down one. I'd work towards that one. Wait, what? Shame you don't have a hair down one. I'd work hard towards that one. Oh, for channel points? It's because some days I have my hair down and some days I don't. It's never a request thing. That's more like when I showered. Like, did I shower this morning? No. So, my hair's tied. That's usually what it is. Every time I shower right before I stream, my hair's down because I don't want to tie it when it's wet. This is the whole logic there. GeoGuessr aka Seb doesn't know geography. Well, see, this was one of those places. I remember that. Cannot type to save my life. What? Ironically, I was thinking about GeoGuessr yesterday. Nice.
Cambodia, whose
I got the email saying my like pro account was done, right? Because I had 1 year pro account.
To 1431 as the largest empire of its era and based on contemporary uncoverings.
This guy's quiet, but his music's loud.
In history. For a time, its capital was the city of Angkor, home to somewhere between.
I'd like a big money channel point reward because I'm just collecting points for the sake of. I mean, there's stuff you could use it on. You can use. Wait. Let me take a look at my channel points. Where are they? Channel points. Here. What do I currently have? Bye. Hi. Right. Highlight my message, which doesn't really work. I mean, it does, but it highlights it in black for me, so that's a weird thing Twitch does. Choose an emote to unlock. You're subbed. Drink makes me drink. Zooms on my face. Emote only chat. Pick my LED whenever they're on, but I stream during daytime, so that's hard. Lose the glasses. French happy birthday, and then stand up. You're right. I am missing channel point redemptions. Maybe I'll look into what I can add, you know? My wife is? Was it a place you couldn't get out of? Was this a place you couldn't get out of? Get out of? Potentially? I don't remember. I remember we were right here. Like, literally, this is where we dropped in GeoGuessr. I remember this, like, so hard. It's kind of crazy that this video is about that. 10 push-ups? Nah. I wouldn't do that because I work out in the mornings. Why would I add that to my stream? I work out to a point of exhaustion. I don't work out to have energy to do. Like when I work out, I don't have energy for any more push-ups for the rest of my day, you know? My internet is being annoying. It's okay. Don't worry.
100,000 people at its peak in the 13th century, and it was the largest city in the world prior to the Industrial Revolution. Its crown jewel, indeed that of the empire as a whole, was Angkor Wat.
Your friend has it as option? Yeah, I totally get that.
It has managed to retain the title.
Seb takes a break redemption? No, because if I take a break, I go away. It makes no sense to me. It's so not entertaining for you if I take a break, you know? What was the place? Just walls and... Oh! It was in... Was it Syria? I remember the place. There's two places I got stuck. There's one place that I kept getting stuck inside a museum, and there's one place where we were outside with Arabic writing on the walls, and I kept being stuck there. But we love the chair. Yeah, you love the chair, but it's not entertaining for you if I just take a break and walk off frame. Anyway, I'm gonna go. My internet's being mean. Yeah, don't worry. Your Wi-Fi. Right. That's okay. Thanks for hanging out, Eve. Thanks for hanging out today. Museum in space. Yes. And the other one, I don't know. Okay.
For a tower that stands at 699 feet, that's 213 meters above the ground, and the whole complex spans 17.
That's kind of nuts.
Feet, or 1.63 million.
Were these like actual balconies, you think? The top of that? Or was it just shapes? Israel was outside. There you go.
It also covers more than 3 times the area of the entire Vatican City. Like the rest of the city, the temple was abandoned seemingly overnight, with almost no records being left behind, so professionals have been forced to resort to speculation, as well as infighting with regards to the fall of Angkor.
Puerto Rico last time I played.
Researchers do their best to
that takes a break. Would just be you chilling on the couch?
Proved in the next few
yeah, I would.
years. So,
I just go lay down on my couch for 2 minutes.
And by we, I mean competent historians.
But it would be the truth about take a break. Like, I know you mean well, but it's the least entertaining thing, right? When I stream, it's about entertaining you. I know the chair does a great job at entertaining you when I walk off frame. But it wouldn't actually be entertaining to anyone who clicks on the stream in the middle of a break. Like, they would just be like, what the fuck did I click on? And they would go away. The idea of a stream, and I do always love considering that. Like, that's how I see it, is my stream is like my own TV show, where I am the host. And sing us a song? No. As an option still? No. Why remember stuff like this? I ask myself this every day. Honestly, the amount of shit we remember or not, we entertain ourselves. I know. But yeah, being on the couch just yelling and we can't hear you is funny. Yeah, it is. Anyway, yeah, I try to treat this live as a like TV show. You know, when I go live, it's like my broadcast. Like, keep up the energy, do things, make sure to entertain people. The amount of times that this song is in my head when I'm about to go to bed, or when I wake up in the morning. Say goodbye for the night. Have some sweet dreams. Dream of pies. All the kind of pies you like. I feel like I need to make it faster. Like, cut out the silences. Dream of pies! We won't talk about it, cause you won't remember. See, this is me singing. When you wake up in the morning. I did in the past, Lucy, I think. I'm not like Zach. Zach's really good at improv stories. I'm not like in the moment. You know, when you tell me, I'm like the worst person. You say like, do this. I'm like, all of a sudden I don't know how to do this. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm good at improv when my heart is like, go improv now. But if someone's like, improv, I'm like, hi, cool. You know, I don't know why. Just so awkward. Anyway, I'm definitely it's tangent o'clock. It's tangent o'clock. I swear these videos are good. My brain's going in tangent o'clock because ADHD is a thing and I have it. I'm here for it. Don't you dare change it. What am I changing? No. I just figured like the in between the words, there's a lot of long silences in that. I'll repost the original to death. I'm in bed. I'll sleep with this. I don't want to sleep yet. No, go to bed. Go to bed, Nor. Go to bed. Instead of improv, make it a tangent. I mean, I don't need a channel redemption for that. I always do have tangents. That's why channel redemptions to me, like, they don't really matter. Like, yes, you keep accumulating points, but I don't need to ask you for your points, you know? In fact, actually, now it's been long enough since I fucked up the bot situation. Try !watch time. I'm curious to see who's got like the most time. It's not a competition. I'm just curious to see if it's like a day worth or if it's only like a couple hours worth. 2 days and 10 hours watching. Nice. There's like a 5-second in between, so you can all try it. This is since I fucked up the command, but it started counting exactly on that day. Spent 1 hour watching. That makes sense. Lucy spent 2 days, 16 hours watching. Kiwi, 2 days, 18 hours watching. Tony, 2 days, 21 hours. All right. 1 day, 21 hours for Michelle. Nice. Look at us go. Yeah, so this works now. It calculates ever since I switched to the Stream Elements bot. But at least, you know, it hasn't calculated the past 2 years, sadly. It would have been cool to be like 2 weeks. But we'll get there in 2 years. I don't know. It genuinely counts all the hours you've spent watching. So that's what's cool about it. I've spent 20 hours and 50 minutes watching. 2 days and 18 hours watching. Nice. Sandra, you can try it again. There's a 5-second countdown. Mine's mostly made up of work lurking. That's okay. All right, let's actually listen to more of the video.
You just guess at stuff.
I'll try.
Some of these are a bit wild.
Chapter 1, the mystery of who and why.
The local legends surrounding the origin of the structure are as grandiose as it gets. Some say that it built itself, others say it's always been there. But the most widespread one says that it was commissioned by the god Indra as a place for his son, Preka Ket Malia, and that it was built in
2 days,
1 night,
19.
which while extremely
Thought mine
impossible,
should be
is a
for
lot more
sure be
plausible
more,
than the
but then I
idea
guess I
of
used to not watch Thursday because sleep. Makes sense. It makes sense. It's okay. I don't judge you for having less hours than other people, despite being my mod.
the universe began. The past. Historians believe that King Suryavarman II, who ruled over the Khmer Empire from 1113 to around 1150, is the mind behind the structure, intending for it to be his mausoleum that affirmed his commitment to the Hindu god Vishnu. This idea is supported by the fact
2 days,
that
9
the
hours.
temple was
Be nice to
clearly
Lucy.
designed
I am.
with movements
Look,
of the
mod
sun.
love.
For instance,
Oh, I didn't make a mod love
most temples in
button.
the city-
Dang it. I have to actually type it. I am. Look, mod love. Look, I
What is
appreciate the
oriented
mods a
towards
lot.
the west, so that it's always to the east of whoever's approaching it, the appropriate direction for Vishnu, a solar deity. This also ties back to the site being where Suryavarman II wanted to be interred, as facing towards the setting sun is a straightforward enough symbol.
How many buildings, structures in the world do we have that we just go, probably happened out of nowhere or was because of some god?
To an observer standing at this,
I have to type a command. I know I didn't make a button for it yet.
rise directly from the central tower. Other
I do have this though.
favorable designs are found at the temple, including similar
Or I have this.
alignments as
You know,
well as different vantage
that's pretty
points, a
decent.
highly precise seasonal observation of the sun and moon's movements. So far, these aspects of the temple design have been found to have roots in Puranic, Sitanetic, and Vedic ideas.
Yeah, do I know any of those words? No, I don't.
Religious purposes.
Also, it wouldn't be 100% accurate because watch time only started when you added. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, otherwise it would be at least 14 days. It would be like, it'd be a month worth for the people that have been here since the top, you know?
as easy to pin down is the logistics of the
We've been streaming for a long time, and I have streamed long time, you know, like 24-hour streams, 12-hour streams, 10-hour streams, 6-hour streams. Vedic is Indian, I think. Oh, it makes sense.
5 metric tons each. The first part of a plausible answer came after archaeologists identified
Sorry.
blocks were transported about 25 kilometers southwest.
We hit a lower note on that one.
Initially, the idea was that the roads were used for shipping. A couple of decades ago, archaeologists found canals that connected the whole city to different quarries where rafts could be used to get the blocks to their intended destination.
14 days is nothing. I think we're talking months of watch time since the beginning. Solid 9 out of 10. Yeah, it was good, right?
9 miles, 15 kilometers against the current along the Siem River for a total distance of 55 miles or 90 kilometers. However, in 2012, researchers from Waseda University in Tokyo challenged this idea.
I think I'm already I'm clocking out. Hold up. Like, not clocking out of the stream. I'm clocking out of the video. These are great videos. My brain's just like, eh. There's a TikTok video here that's short enough to keep my attention. Kingdom of... Oh, like, there's so many things we haven't checked yet. I really hope... Okay, I'm going to skip this video. It's still great. I'm getting good burps today. Yes, yes. Shout out my stomach for doing what it does. I'm going to check out this TikTok. I'm going to try the video by my... Like, I'm still going to give every video a chance to, like...
What if I were to tell you...
My screen's white.
I could completely...
Shut up! My screen's white! Hello? Okay, thank you.
Okay, good.
I was freaking out. I was like, why is my screen white? You can do part 2, like, same subject. I could do the same subject. I don't know. 7 and then 8. I've been here since the beginning of time. TikTok live. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like bald TikTok guy. Can't remember the name. Wait, this guy is bald TikTok? Okay. What is this? A minute. Oh, it says how long a video is now. I could have done that with the other video.
What if I were to tell you I could completely shatter your reality?
Okay, go for it.
Check this out.
There's like a
Look at the planet.
Slenderman.
Yeah.
Starting at the pyramids in Giza, going across
Does everything...
Sahara, through the Atlantic Ocean across South America.
Does it actually
Pacific Ocean,
line up?
Easter Island on the most remote opposite side of the planet.
do
all the way back around back to the pyramids are 21 ancient mysterious sites, all on the same line, with remarkable precision to one another, circling around the planet. And whoever was building the massive megalithic stonework like what we find here in Egypt, South America, even on Easter Island, had the capability to quarry, move, and lift unbelievable large masses of rock above your head, and cut and shape the stone with such a level of precision that you can't fit a razor blade and in some places a human hair in between the blocks as they butt up to each other. Many, if not all of these sites, have remarkable connections and astronomical alignments with the stars in the sky, along with the sun and moon, along with sharing identical architecture, stone cutting, and locking techniques, making many of the walls earthquake-proof, which is why they have lasted as long as they have. And according to our current models of history that we're taught in school, not only were these people and civilizations separated by vast distances and oceans, but also time. So they supposedly had absolutely zero contact with one another.
So...
You want another one? What if I were to tell you I could completely shatter...
That's cool. See, this is one of those things where you go... This is one of those things where you go, is this just random luck? It was aliens. Honestly, that's another subject I said I wanted to do one day, though. Conspiracy theories. Like, definitely add that to the list of possible subject for the future. I would love to do a conspiracy theories. But that's like, yeah, the original is probably like a full YouTube video. This is this person cutting out their own videos to post them as shorts, as TikToks and stuff. But that's the kind of thing where, like, you do ask the question, like, was there an external force guiding this? Aliens or whatever? Or did everyone just randomly fucking get it right? And did it all align on the one line? And where did they get this technology and all that? You know? Seafaring and relocated? There's that too. I was thinking about tectonic plates while you were saying that. I was actually thinking about, yes, but in this whole history, hasn't Earth moved? Hasn't, like, pieces of land moved and changed locations? And so are they all aligned now? Were they all aligned at a certain time in the history? Like, were they aligned perfectly when they were built? And has Earth not moved since? Like, land not moved since where they have been? So like, because I was definitely thinking about that, like tectonic plates and the whole concept. Like if all these things were built on that same perfect line, you know, it's almost like they're all on the same planet. That's not what I'm saying. I think groups of them traveled like Polynesians did to New Zealand, and that's how they know how to make it all, potentially. Probably seafaring and relocated the original, at least. So that's what I'm saying is like, when those things happen, I'm always like, Pangea. That's what I'm saying. That they all start on this perfect line where they built in a different idea and somehow magically aligned because the universe is wild. No captions? Dang it. How long is this video? 7 minutes. All right, we're going to try it for a little bit and see how far we go. Title for this, The Black Pharaohs, the Kingdom of Kush. I actually remember studying about Kush when I was learning, I think it was art history in college. And at some point we talked about Kingdom of Kush, like King Kush.
Built one of the greatest.
They're all working in the same realm of physics. They figured out the same science because math is the same everywhere. Yes, but they weren't built at the same time. So I wonder if everything that he named was also built at a time where that knowledge was available. But once again, this idea of them being perfectly positioned on this one line across the planet, at times where you used to think you would fall off the earth if you would go far in one direction. I think people look way too deep into conspiracy and just most people are smart everywhere. Yeah, but it's like brain voice, this bitch don't know about this bitch don't know about Pangea. It's the alignment that's weird, and that had no way of aligning them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm also asking. Was the alignment right off the bat, like as soon as they were all built? Because Earth moves, like different places on Earth move different directions. Are they all no longer aligned? Are they all currently aligned, but weren't when they were built? That's the question that I'm like, where? The line is the equator from thousands of years ago? It's just like strange to me, you know? It's like, where does it all work? Because I have I have a hard time believing that they were built exactly where they currently are. Like the tectonic plates haven't shifted enough for them to be in a different place. Because most land has shifted, right? It's just coincidence, and maybe there's no deeper meaning. Absolutely.
Empires.
Blame Lucy. She's the one that put the video in.
Difficulties managed to maintain their sovereignty.
Okay, there's no captions for this.
Nile River Valley. But Africa has always been a gigantic continent, inhabited by many different peoples. Some wanted to conquer the fertile lands of Egypt. Kingdoms and tribes with origin.
They have, like, continents have been in a place, like, mostly consistently for humanity. You know what? That's fair, too. I feel like the fall of the edge of the earth was passed down story about a really bad earthquake. Could be. Could have been just a manhole. Could have been. Maybe just coincidence, and maybe there's no deeper. Oh wait, I read that. Do not blame Lucy. Hey. Yeah, identical building styles, which is uncommon. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's wild, but also it's a fair idea to consider the idea that one person, like not one person, but the teams that, let's say, built the first one traveled, you know, and showed people how to use those. But the other thing that comes with that is if there was such a thing as let's say these builders traveling and showing other people the techniques, we would know about them. I think the biggest mystery alongside that is we still don't know how the fuck they did it so well, so precisely, and with what tools. Because even today, achieving that result is extremely difficult with the tools that we have. That's one thing that's always like, yes, I do agree that potentially there was travel and showing the skills to others, but how? Well, we still can't explain how it was achieved with the things they had at the time. Anyway, we're not on, you know, that side of things, but yeah. Use the stars and star line relatively in the same spot. That's true too. Skip when there's no caption set. No, it's fine. I know you had them. I think it's country based. Like YouTube will give captions to a certain location. Because when I type in my captions, I do captions for my videos, right? I specify that it's Canada. I don't do it on purpose. They just do that because my account is in Canada. So when I add English captions, they say English Canada. So I think YouTube just does this thing where if you're in a certain country, you get captions for certain things. I don't know, man. YouTube's a weird place. I love it, but that makes sense. I'll still try to listen to this video, though. So there's that possibility that if Atlantis was a thing, maybe it was not an exception. As in land going underwater, like being submerged? Well, we still haven't found it underwater. That's the other theory. There's still no land. There's still no civilization underwater, except for that one tunnel civilization. Makes me think of Daedalus Labyrinth. Ooh, what is that? I think we don't give them enough credit. Give ourselves too much credit. But it's not just don't give them enough credit. Okay, they could be capable. How? You know? That's the question that's never answered. How? Yes, they could be capable. There's so much knowledge that was lost. But how? And how with what they had, you know? I haven't found a lot of things underwater. That's true too. Not all of them had to drown. Oh.
But there were people whose tenacity and courage frightened even the powerful Egyptians. The Nubians were an African people who lived in the Nubia region in today's Sudan. The Nubian people have been living in that region for a long time. By 3100 BC, there would be Nubian villages along the River Nile. During much of their history, the Nubians did not develop any writing.
Wait, but sorry, I feel like I'm copying a lisp. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. The maze in Greek mythology, isn't that the one with the Taurus? Taurus. The fucking human Taurus thing. Isn't that the maze in Greek myth? And the one that Hercules had to go in? Hercules or some other guy? Hercules had to go in and he brought the rope to come back out. Minotaur, thank you. That's the one. Isn't that the one maze in Greek mythology? And you had to do a riddle at the entrance? You had to do a riddle at the entrance, pass the riddle, and then you'd go in and there'd be a Minotaur. Or the Minotaur was the one giving you the riddle. I forget now.
Much of what we know about them is in the records.
But still, the only way to come back out was walking in with a rope. And I think the rope made of his hair. The rope was made of something magical. Human Taurus. Hey, Minotaur worked. Minotaur. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, the rope was made of like some wild shit, right? Like he made a rope to make his way back out. We got a lot of human Tauruses in this chat.
The Nubia was a region rich in gold veins, semi-precious.
I'm a human goat.
Ebony wood,
that's what I am. As a Capricorn and as the greatest of all time, of course.
The Egyptians to invade that region.
Riddle was Sphinx. Oh, okay. So the Sphinx gives the riddle, and then you go in, and the Minotaur is in the maze.
The Nubians resisted the Egyptian invasion.
YouTube scrapped viewer captions last September due to low usage. Low usage? Wait, what? Creators have to add their own. Yeah. And I do. I add my own to every video when I have them. Like whenever I edit a video on Premiere and I post it to YouTube, I always add my captions as well. Not only are they on the video, they are added as captions as well. You could have double captions if you wanted.
But they were militarily inferior.
Massive eye roll. Oh my God. You mad at me?
Due to the various periods.
Or because I said I was the greatest of all time.
The Nubians were able to organize.
Sphinx riddle, Minotaur labyrinth, which is arguably not the same thing. Oh, wait, is a labyrinth and a maze not the same thing? What's the difference between a labyrinth and a maze? Are they not? Yeah, the goat thing. That's okay, Lilies. I am the goat. I'm at least the human goat for Capricorn, so. Okay, I didn't know there's a difference between a maze and a labyrinth. Because in French, they would both be named the same. There's no name for maze in French. Everything's a labyrinth. So are you sure there is a difference? Bye, Mojo Jolene. Thanks for hanging out today. One is the other, but the other is not the same. That's why some of these don't have captions. They added transcription and new videos, I think. A lot of new videos I watch had transcriptions. Yeah, that's okay. They do it automatically. Like they will add a caption to my videos if I don't post one, usually. I don't know. I just add mine for the platform understanding my videos. Like that's one of the reasons to drop captions in, so YouTube knows what my video is about. It can literally read the text.
Organize more effective defenses. During periods of peace, Nubians and Egyptians traded and shared different forms of knowledge.
Okay.
During the reign of Pharaoh Thutmose I, the Nubians were part of the Egyptian Empire. But that dominion quickly collapsed, and the Nubians established a unified kingdom, with Napata as its capital.
I feel like I don't know enough about Egyptian history, which is so wild and cool.
Power. The term Kushite kingdom comes from the Egyptians, who called the Nubian Kush.
Difference between mazes and hold up. Mazes and labyrinths is that labyrinths have a single continuous path, which leads to the center, and as long as you keep going forward, you will get there eventually. Mazes have multiple paths with branch off and will not. What? Is that official for real? But then a labyrinth is not a labyrinth if it always leads to the center as long as you keep walking. That's just a hallway. Very fucking weird hallway. I thought the whole idea is to take wrong paths, like wrong directions, and then you hit a fucking cul-de-sac. Who on earth had to make that distinction? Well, that's the thing. In French, like I said, there's only one word, and it's labyrinth. Labyrinthe. And that's it. There's no word for maze. They are all one and the same in French. So that's strange to me. That's just a hallway. I mean, it is if it just leads to the center. It's a hallway with a lot of fucking turns, but it's a hallway. It comes from the Greek labyrinthos and describes any maze-like structure with a single path through it, which differentiates it from actual maze. Wow. Well, you taught us something today. Holy shit. Bro, I learned so much today. I learned that there's only 10 months. There was only 10 months in a year, and now I learned that freaking labyrinth and mazes are different, and labyrinths are not what I thought they were.
This new kingdom.
But see, that's it. But what's weird is that's not a distinction that's made in French. Like in French, we don't know that. I just see a labyrinth, like I see a maze and I call that a labyrinth in French. I never knew there was an option where you kept going and you would end up in the center. I never knew that. I always knew there's cul-de-sacs. Oh, okay, cool. In a maze, you can get lost. In a labyrinth, you can only find yourself. Ooh, I like that. You can only find yourself. That's like a philosophical. I like it. Okay.
Named Alara, who became king of all the Nubians.
But see, this is the voice that gets me in the video, even without captions.
What to ensure is defense and economy.
That's a good voice.
For this, Alara's successors reigned successfully, strengthening the kingdom and expanding their domains.
There you go.
The Kushites began to trade with Egypt through the Nile. They also established contact with the Arab kingdoms such as Nabatea and Sheba.
What? I could have definitely lived my whole life thinking that the definitions were switched because labyrinth sounds fancier than maze. I'm thinking of every time there's been the word maze or labyrinth in my head. Like the Maze Hunter or Pan's Labyrinth. I'm thinking about all these movies. Because every time I'm like, oh, I wonder if the difference was there. Hi, Donna! It's a very confusing time to join, but hi. Isn't there Dédale? Not in my French. Maybe in France. Like France French. My brain doesn't work right now. Streamer brain. Maybe in French, but not in Quebec French. That word in French Canadian, 100% Dédale. Never learned it. Labyrinth just sounds like it'd be harder than a maze. Yeah, right? It sounds confusing. The same way a maze is. But yeah, Michelle, Tony. Oh, hi. Okay.
And even farm animals, like horses, were always embellished with pieces of gold and rubies. Over time, and due to the periods of instability in Egypt, the Kushites started to conquer Egyptian cities, including the city of
Thebes. I feel like I should know so much more about Egyptian history. It sounds so cool.
Egypt was fully conquered by the Kushites. King Paye declared himself the champion at the command of the god.
Did they really rock an outfit like that? Fucking
warred for over a year
leopard
against several
skin?
Egyptians, defeating everyone in his path.
Has a
the phase of the Kushite and
one-sided tank top
took place during the third intermediate period of ancient Egypt, which began around the year 1070 BC. It is a period also historically known as the Nubian
Egypt?
dynasty.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about it.
Egyptians and Nubians
I just know shit from like the movies.
The ability of the two kingdoms. Both cultures
and a little bit about
each other
that
in religious and social matters. After consolidating the dominion in Egypt, King Paye returned to the city of Napata, capital of the Kushite kingdom, leaving his brother and successor to rule Egypt and its cities. Egypt remained under Kushite rule until 656 BC, and only weakened due to the Assyrian invasions, which conquered almost all of Egypt, causing turbulent pharaohs' lands. The Assyrians were fearsome warriors, much superior militarily. They already used iron weapons and armor, besides siege weapons and a well-trained cavalry.
I know tons on Egypt. My friend went there, and she told me that there's always other things showing. That's another thing, too. Like, going to Egypt right now is such a wild thing. Isn't it, like, crazy controlled by the government? And, like, you can't go to places, and it's like, oh, hey, I can sit down. It's, like, insane right now. Like, I've seen a bunch of videos about that, trying to discover, trying to learn more about Egypt. And, like, if you go there, people will, like, hassle you to, like, take their tour. But, like, it's a weird thing. You're Arabic, so you have privilege? Yeah, that's cool. All right, let me have some trail mix as well. I'm a little hungry right now. Why do I keep burping so much, though? I'm a little gassy, I guess. But not gassy. It's the other way around. Anyway.
Kushite rulers had to retreat to Napata. Sometime later, they founded the city of Meroe further south.
I'll take you. It'll be
became
fine.
the new capital of the Kushite kingdom. The Kushite rulers adopted the Egyptian custom of erecting pyramids.
I do got my coffee, but it's finished.
During this period, the Kushites began to develop their writing, the Meroitic script. The Greek historian
gods
Diodorus
use
Siculus
homosexuality to
claimed that
dominate
Kushite
each
kings
other.
reigned
Fuck
until they
yeah!
received an order from the priests of the Golden Temple.
Yeah.
When this
I think homophobia only came from the Christians. Isn't it? Everybody else was like, every people had it. We had orgies in pretty much every history thing. It was the fucking Christians that fucked it up. You used to fuck with everyone back then. And the Christians were like, you will marry under God and only live with that woman. And it was a way of controlling population. What kind of trail mix do you like? This. I think it's called a harvest mix, but pretty much it's nuts and dried fruits. That's my favorite. Like you'll have some here, let me just read it. I don't know what half of these are called. Peanuts, raisins, like, you know, raisins, dried pineapple, which is the best dried fruit ever. Dried pineapple. Fucking love it. Dried papaya, apricots, almonds, dried banana. No, there isn't. Yeah, there is. They just are very small in this case, but yes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like sunflower. Oh no. The rest are like oils and stuff. Anyway, yeah. Like some nuts, some dried fruits. It's a really good trail mix. I enjoy those trail mix a bunch. I don't like the ones with chocolate. My fingers get so messy. And also it's rarely vegan chocolate. But in this case, this trail mix is good. Due to a translation issue, Islam doesn't approve either. Oh. I don't remember if you actually made it or not. Wait, Lily's what? Oh, I did make my coffee. I feel like Garden Labyrinth were made to entertain children. Ah. Wasn't Christian homophobia a recent thing? No, Christian homophobia happened a long time ago. Christians, anything that wasn't their way of life was wrong. Back then, you used to believe in a different God. You were a heathen. A heathen. You know, you made no sense to them. They had to fix you. You were broken. You were broken. And God. Cashews are poison, for me at least. You know, I'm not a fan of nuts most times, but in a trail mix with dried fruits, it makes it sweet. Nuts are too, I don't want to say bitter. Yeah, it's bitter. Nuts are bitter, right? Christianity was about control. Yeah, exactly. If you lived life freely, Christianity was against you. That was the whole thing, right? They used to hate the Vikings at first because, and this is real, like that's not just the movies. They used to hate the Vikings because the Vikings, when they started to, well, first of all, they did start to like, you know, pillage and actually kill people and take their land. So that was maybe not great. But once they started coexisting, the Vikings showered where the Christians did not. They were good to their women where the Christians were not. They were good in bed. They were like having nice, like free sex and like doing things like that. A lot of things. So the Christians were also mad because literally to their women, like fucking Vikings were better. And there was no way that was allowed, you know? Need to stop making nut jokes. It's okay. That's great. Made it. I've been working so much, but I'm enjoying the weekend so far. Wait, what? Either made it to BC. Oh, nice. Thing with talking about homosexuality in history is that homosexuality was not a concept. Didn't exist. Yeah, no, because it was just normal to have sex with whoever. We understand it. Sodomy has often been condemned, but sodomy is not specific to men sleeping with men. That's true too. Don't talk down on my Vikings. No, that's the whole thing. I love Vikings. Sodom sex is when nuts nut on other nuts. I'm really glad that Automod picked that one up. It was a great message, but Automod filtered it, and that's fine the way it is. How's that for a nut joke? Hi, everyone. How's Saturday school going? It's going good, Saskia. It's going pretty good. How is your day going? All Abrahamic religion are about control. Didn't start with Christians. Wait, I don't know Abrahamic. Actually, Christianity had a chance to be different, but then it became the religion of Rome, and we got back to the control thing. Did they have a chance? Happy birthday, Saskia. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, wait, what time is it? Because I actually have to hang out with Lisa and Vincent after stream. So it's 3:30. We still have 30 minutes to go. We have 30 minutes left to stream. I don't know about Abrahamic religions, so maybe we do need to do Saturday school about religions so I can learn shit.
And pass the power to the next sovereign. This strange custom lasted
Say hi to
until the reign of
Bell and
the leader,
Leia.
Ergomenes,
Yeah, I will.
different from most
I
of his
will.
compatriots. He was an educated man.
Right. Christianity, the message of love, was pretty radical in ancient world. People were nasty, but yeah. Thought we would miss him? Yeah. I do send all love. Abrahamic religions are most of the main religions. They all have an Abraham? Oh, shit. Didn't know that.
Having studied with Greek teachers and learned philosophy.
Can't help but
When
feel
Ergomenes was ordered
arbitrarily
to commit
excluded.
suicide,
Wait, what do you
he
mean?
was furious. He sent his soldiers to the temple to kill the priests, putting an end to this custom.
Oh, for the nut joke? There's just limits to how sexual things can get. Okay. It was fun having you today. See ya. I literally made a TikTok today about this. You go your way when I don't fit in your vibe. I don't mind it. That's the video I posted today, so literally. Oh, I gotta do it in French. Saskia, open your ears. Joyeux anniversaire, Saskia. There you go. I wished you a happy birthday in French. Are now Jews. Abrahamic are now Jewish. Christians and Muslims. Huh. I need to watch the TikTok after stream. Sounds like it's pretty much what I said to you in our, like, when we talked on Instagram, right? After my story last night. That's what the video is. It's literally the same as my story, but in a video. But like, I meant it. Like, I meant, when I posted the story saying like, hey, when people unfollow after I post spicy content, like, I meant it. Like, it's totally okay. You go your way. I can't force anyone to enjoy watching the content that I post. Like, ultimately, if it doesn't vibe with them, by all means, they should unfollow, you know? Why am I opening my fucking phone camera? I was just trying to put it back on the stand. Bro, sometimes I don't understand. I don't understand iPhone sometimes. Like, I'll do things and I'm turning on a setting somewhere and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Thank you all again for the birthday wishes. Makes me feel very appreciated. Heck yeah, you are. Glad to end it with a few minutes of stream. Fuck yeah. To be fair, I think that homophobia actually wasn't outright in terms of when the Bible was written. No, it wasn't, right? Because it wasn't in the first. It wasn't in the original Bible either. It was only in the New Testament that it was official. I'm saying it's the Christians, not the Bible. The OG Bible was in no way excluding that. Like, it wasn't like, no, this is wrong, you know? It was actually against sex. Acts outside of those that would result in children were frowned upon. Yeah, absolutely. That's the very Christian thing. I'm not saying absolutely that's true. Not at all. I'm saying that's the way the Christians are, okay? As we know, some acts don't lead to babies and therefore were acts that came from lust, which is a sin. You are absolutely right. People just be so literal. Yeah, I know you did. Happy you said it out loud too. Yeah, I really, you know, I think so. I think it was like it was a good example. At first I was like, man, I hate it. Like, I'll post it, but it was a frustrating thing. Here, I'll just switch the screen. We're not done. I'll just switch the screen. But I was getting frustrated at first. Like, not now. Like, the past, you know, since I started the spicy website and stuff, I was like, man, when I post, like, I lose followers, and like, that just means people don't care. Like, they just. But then it finally hit me. I was like, they're just not here for that. Like, some people are genuinely just not comfortable with that subject, and some people don't want that from me. And that's totally okay. At the end of the day, like, I have the freedom to post wherever I want about whatever I want. And if you know, I can't force anyone to enjoy my content, but what I can do is still, one, allow myself to do it, and two, allow them to go. Let them go instead of forcing myself to be like, I gotta walk on eggshells. Fuck no. Like, I keep posting my shit. And I'm happy about it. We all came from Abrahamic religion, actually, since Ibrahim started the monotheism. Oh, I remember that word from school. That there's one God and one God only. Right, that's what that is. It was a mistranslation of boy, not man. For the Bible thing? Also, I'm just going to throw it out there. We're talking Catholics and not Christians. Are we, though? It wasn't the Catholic Crusades, it was the Christian Crusades, no? No, it's a Catholic church. I don't remember which one was the one doing the Crusades and like enforcing, because I think the Crusades were very closely related to the Second Testament rules, if that makes any sense. Homophobia was a result of translation. Let me just read before I allow that, because there's the word sex. Oh, it's same sex. Yeah, that one could be. Well, I won't allow it because the word sex would be allowed. but I'll read it out loud, okay? As far as I know, homophobia, I was like, what the fuck is AFAIK? And then I figured it out. As far as I know, homophobia was a result of a translation where a relation that was a common thing in the ancient world between a powerful man and a young boy was reduced to the same-sex act. But some still argue that the age and power difference was more important aspect. Oh, you sure though? Because historically, people kept having sex with really young people up to like the past 100 years? I mean, they're still fucking pedophiles now. But when was it? When did people actually stop marrying like 12-year-olds? I feel like it's within the last 100 years or less, right? Like people were still doing that shit. So I could understand that being a mistranslation, saying like, oh, it was age being the issue, but I don't think so because people still kept fucking little girls. I'm sorry, this is harsh, but you know, like in history, they kept doing it. They kept having extremely young girls as wives. Putting a baby in them at the age of 12 or 13 or 14, fucking insane stuff. They can still marry children with the parents' permission. This is fucked, bro. I unfollow people all the time. Nothing personal. No, exactly. I unfollow people, so I totally get it. You know, you clean it up. You clean who you follow. It's never I'm unfollowing because I want you to change. No, exactly, and that's totally fine. But it's usually when I post like spicy content. Like I lost 100 followers on Instagram. Sorry, I'm choking on food. Okay. Christianity only became a thing in the 1500s. Everything before that was Catholic. Whoa. See, I didn't know that. Maybe I should have listened in church. I will drink. Oh, I have water. Cheers, Tony. Annie. It really is that simple. It's just an odd protest to unfollow. Yeah. Oh, like I told you, they can choose to see that part of you, and they are losing the other part. Yeah, no, and that's fine, you know. The one they liked and chose to follow. Don't even bother. No, exactly. I'm in no way mad about anyone that unfollows. Like that was the beautiful realization. Sorry, I'm supposed to drink. That was a beautiful realization I had. I was like, hey, you can unfollow. Like that's totally cool. Numbers are just numbers, you know. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I'm happy with what I do at the moment. I'm very happy with the schedule I have, with the way things are working, with the potential things coming up. And, you know, I will say, I'll say it again, you know, if ever it all went away, if ever I lost social media, somehow all my accounts got banned, I'd be like, okay, I wouldn't try it again and attempt to reach a new high, you know. I would just be like, see ya, it was a good time. And I would go about the rest of my life because I think if it happened, it would literally, to me, I would treat it as a sign from the universe that I was done. I would be like, yeah, the universe was pretty clear on that one, that I did what I could. And, you know, it was time for me to move on. So I still wouldn't be, I'm going to use my VIP power and say, fuck them. And you still said F them. You could have said fuck with your VIP power. It's all Christians because Baptist Christians are way worse than normal Catholics. People used to be really mature at that age, like more mature than our 12-year-olds. True. Which makes sense, yes, but they were still just 12. Sorry, specific word that meant precisely. It's kind of like having a fuck toy today. Oh my gosh. Greek word, since that was the source of the most current translations. Yikes. I like that we have 4 completely separate. Yeah, there's like 4 things happening, but somehow they all make sense. Regular people were allowed to translate the Bible and they realized the Pope and priests had been lying to them. Yeah, that absolutely happened, right? But that's the whole thing. Church was or at least Christian/Catholic church was all about control, and it was lying to the people. The New Testament was a bunch of lies put together to control society. That was a big part of Canadian history too. The church fucking manipulating the people was insane. A friend told me yesterday that she was at an OBGYN appointment and about a 10-year-old was pregnant with her 3rd. Yeah, Oklahoma fucking losing it. What the fuck? Also, it wasn't as common as pop culture makes it out. People younger than 15, 16 were married to super old people. Bro. It's crazy. Okay, you know what? What time is it? I think it's time that we just chat for the rest of the stream. These videos were absolutely great, though. I mean it. I love the ancient civilization. Sadly, we didn't make it through fucking more than 4, 5. There were still 1, 2, 3. Oh, there was only 3 more videos ahead. So we made it through a solid part. Oh, Wow. Okay. Trisha popping in a video for next week already. Nice. Appreciate that. Okay, wait. Let's set up some music and let's just vibe for the rest of the stream. What do you think? Everyone cool with that? I think so. I think we're at the point where we have veered off and are now talking about other things. But I think I'm gonna go NCS. No, Indy was good today. We'll vibe with Indy still. Okay, 15 more minutes of just chatting. This was a good Saturday school. I loved it. As always, honestly, go back, rewatch the videos that I either skipped or the ones that we didn't get to. There's always good stuff in these videos. I appreciate them a bunch. So if you wanted to learn more about them, you still have the channel in Discord. Thank you for everyone that submitted videos and that has submitted videos on every Saturday school. I fucking love these streams. We learn a bunch. I ask questions. We talk. We all learn about each other some more too, somehow, you know? Okay, VIP do over. Fuck them. But also tangents happen, and I love that. At 10, third, 22, I'm done with my eyes. Yeah, no, that's tough. That's like, okay. I feel like I'm in a film noir. It's raining outside. I'm a detective. She was stabbed. But the knife. The blade is in her, but the handle's gone. Where is it? Have you looked at the carburetor? But sir, why would we look at the carburetor? Have you looked at the carburetor? No, sir. I'm gonna admit we did not. It's in the carburetor. $20 says it's in the carburetor. You know why? You know why? Her husband. Her husband has been washing dishes for 20 years. 20 years. If there's anything this man knows, it's a sink with a carburetor. Sorry, are you sure? Open the fucking carburetor. And then they like full on montage of like opening the cabinets under the sink, unscrewing the carburetor like thing. And he's in the corner just like pictures of the crime. Still raining, lightning storming. They open it, and there in the carburetor is not only the handle, but the hand still holding it. There he goes. I fucking knew it. Follow the blood trail. That's it. That's my, there you go. How's acting going? It's going pretty great. I'm having a great time with acting. Honestly, I'm on top of my game, as in like, I feel like I'm putting in the work and I feel it myself, which is extremely great because the season's about to be good in terms of acting. Like, it's what we call pilot season, but it's not really pilot season because they don't really do pilots anymore. But it's this after Christmas, like after February, like March, April is usually when acting picks up again everywhere in the world. There's always a lull for the holidays and February. So yeah, things are going well, and I'm like personally in acting, like I feel good when I act. Like I understand stories when I read them, I understand characters, I'm able to find them, and I know what kind of work I have to put in. So yeah, acting's been going good. Heartless, hi! Mine's back. Hello, Shining Souls, I made it back home in time for the end. Yeah. Just like that, the carburetor's in the sink. Sorry, some of you call it a garbage disposal, I think, but that is a carburetor, yeah. Just checking, am I the only one having Twitch issues? Oh no! I mean, potentially. And the only one that was protected is the Quran. I have heard that too, yeah, since the last prophet in the last book. Not strongly religious, and I am open to talk about these things. Yeah, no, I've heard that too. I've heard that too. And the Quran has predicted like multiple things, right? The Quran has predicted the place where the two oceans meet and like they don't collide, like they don't mix. Like years before we found out about it. And other things. That's just one of the things that I know. Carburetor? No, not carburetor. Carburetor. I know what it is and I know how to spell it because I had to fix mine Thursday while I had a headache. They had they came in and fixed the one thing that makes noise. I mean, to be fair, while they fixed it, they didn't turn it on. But yeah. Mine was broken for months. I just finally told my landlord, hey, this doesn't work, by the way. And they were like, oh, we'll get someone to you this week. And I was like, oh, this whole time I kept... No, not carburetor. Carburetor. I mean, mine's called an in-sync-orator. In-sync-orator. But yeah, they fixed it. It's good, it works. Now I can use it instead of clogging my sink. Because when the garburator is in your sink, but doesn't work, it's easy to amass because it's like flat. So it's easy to amass things in there. It's a pain in the ass. So now that it works. In sync? What? Yeah, that song was good though. The whole vibe about the film noir was a fun time. I would love to do a film noir type thing. Bro, Batman! I mean, I told you I watched it, but that is also very film noir-esque. And I love it. It's very detective. It's a detective movie is what Batman is. Oh, NSYNC. I see what you did. It was Thing, Sing, Boy, and band songs. What? Mixed Thing, Sing, Boy, and band song? I'm so lost. I mean, we're still talking about NSYNC. Yeah, NSYNC-orator is what mine's called, but it's a garburator. NSYNC-orator is the brand. It's like the brand. Garburator is what it's called. Boy band. Stop trying to confuse me! We did enough thinking for today! Jeez! What's our next stream? It's Monday. We're gonna finish 12 minutes. On Monday? Today's Saturday, right? Yeah. So on Monday, we're gonna finish 12 minutes. I say finish because I'm pretty sure within one stream I can get to the end of the game. Hopefully. Hopefully. If not, we'll keep it going Thursday. But Monday, we're doing 12 minutes. Then I do have another game lined up for us, a new game that I got a free key to. I'm not paid by the developers, but I did get the game for free. So it's cool. Did we decide the next topic for Saturday? Yes, it's finances. It is finances. We're gonna learn about finance. I don't know what to learn about finance, but I trust everyone will go wide with it, you know? We can learn about money and where it comes from, like the history of banking. I don't know. Finances. We're trying to, or it could be just literally about today, like fucking stock market and whatnot. I'm not gonna say the game we're about to play, the one with the free, that I got a free key for, until we play it, because I don't want everyone to look into it themselves and play it, you know? But it is a game with multiple endings, so if ever you like our playthrough, you can play it yourself and discover other endings, you know? So yeah, we're playing 12 minutes on Monday. Then if we finish it, potentially Thursday, we start that. But Tuesday, well, no, not Tuesday, but not Tuesday this week. So the Thursday stream after the 29th, is that when the update goes live? So the 1st April? I don't know when the update, what I'm saying is there's going to be a new update of Genshin, and when that goes live, I will be playing Genshin for the following stream. Absolutely. When the new update goes live for Genshin, I think that's what I'll do in the future. Like, I don't play Genshin every stream, but I think every time there's an update, it's fun to play Genshin. So every time there's an update, the following streams are Genshin for a little bit, and then we go back to story games. I think that works for me. Now I'm double curious. Yeah, it's a cool story game. It's new. The one I got a free key to. I didn't even know it was a thing until I looked up for, like, there's a platform where you can apply for free keys for streamers and content creators. And I was just looking at it, and every other game was meh, but this one I was like, oh, actually, this has potential. Today's cool. How to make a shit ton of money with no effort. Honestly, there's so many videos of that. They're all going to tell you to do affiliate marketing and to sign on for their free course that they give you. It's bullshit. Have you seen Snufkin game? It's not out, but it looks so nice. I don't know what's... Listen, with a name like Snufkin, it looks like something I'm not supposed to look up. Okay, it existed. Oh, it doesn't look my style, I can tell you right away. It's very, like, yeah, it's not quite my style visually. I'm a picky guy when it comes to games, which doesn't help me as a streamer, but I still do. Man, don't know Snufkin. Listen, sounded like a dirty word to me. Is it a Moomin reference? Ah! It's second, isn't it? Second? Second what? Is that nice? Love a pyramid scheme? Fucking pyramid schemes. Annie, thank you for the 101 bits. Also, did I thank you earlier for the 444? I don't think I did. Annie, thank you for the 444 bits earlier, the 101 and the 49 bits. Sorry for not being so outwardly spoken about these today. 2D, not like 3D. Not 2D, like not 3D. Oh yeah, it's 2D. Yeah, but it was like one of those weird 2D. It's like a 2D that tries to be a 3D, you know? But that is so visually it's like meh. Yeah. No, I'm picky when it comes to games, so it's a weird thing to suggest games to me. But it also means that usually when I pick a game, we enjoy it, you know? I'm not saying that the other games I don't pick are bad. It just means that I tend to go for games that I know I will. Why is that so quiet? Never mind. Just no D's for us. I mean, yeah, we can have 3 of them. What are you talking about? I don't want 2 D's. I want 3. I wasn't going to jail today. What did you do to me? Tony, it's your fault. And you sent me to jail? You set me up to send me to jail? You set me up. God damn it. Bro, it was 3:53. I made it to 3:53 without going to jail on a Saturday school. Twitch won't let me message with bits and other weird stuff? Oh, that is strange. Maybe you should like look into that with Twitch. Check out their support system. Support system. Twitch, do you have someone to talk to when you don't do too good? That's not what I that's not what I meant. I love Frou Imogen Heap. Yeah, that was a song. I missed what sent Seb to jail. So I go to horny jail whenever I say something that's horny, and I said, I don't want 2 Ds, I want 3, right? 3 Ds. Because this is a joke here to say that we're not getting D because we play words on stream. Yeah. And I get sent to horny jail. That's what jail does. It's horny jail. We usually hang out in there every Saturday, but somehow today we didn't go. Good. I guess because ancient civilizations weren't really sending us to jail worthy. Maybe I should get a therapist. Twitch, are you okay? Do you have someone to fall back on? That's a record. I know, 3:53 on a Saturday school. It took a long time. In my humble opinion, science better than jail. Honestly, science sends us to jail, usually. That's what I'm saying. Every subject so far, I've found a way to make a dirty joke out of. It's always crowded in jail. Yeah. Been trying to figure it out for a while now, Severuni. No help found. Oh. I don't know what's happening. But you're messaging right now, so you're unable to message with bits, is what you're saying? I don't know what happens. Twitch has been weird, but honestly, the whole internet has been weird for the past 2 weeks. Part of me thinks maybe it's because there's so much internet activity because of like the whole Ukraine-Russia situation, because a lot of it is happening on the internet, like cyber stuff. So I don't know if that's one of the reasons. Yeah, it works for you. It's broken for Annie. You're like rubbing it in Annie's face. No, I'm kidding. Okay, stop it. Probably hacking. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is like living the aftermath of that, right? Got to get it up a bunch.
A message with bits.
Okay, chill out, y'all. Stream's about to end. Don't start a hype train. 50 Cent, thank you for the 100 bits. Artless, thank you for the 400 bits. And Kiwi, thank you for the 149 bits. Thought that maybe they changed something. No, I think it's just Annie's. Just cause, yeah. I think it's just Annie's account that's potentially weirded out. There's a few accounts that I've had that. The Portia had to create a second account at some point, right? Portia had to come over with her bot account because her main account wasn't working. I mean, now it is, obviously, so great. Probably hacking. I was not around enough for dirty jokes. So that's why. It's because you weren't here to instigate. I mean, Tony sent me to jail now, so god dang it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Fuck. I have a hype train. I was literally about to do my like outro and stuff. Saskia, thank you for the 222 bits. You keep your bits. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Stay hydrated and keep on being all your lovely self. All right. Well, Annie just has to be the odd one out. No. That's what I'm saying. You're not the only account that's broken. Portia's account was broken for a bit.
Bits cause I missed stream due to naps.
That's okay. Naps are worth it. All right, let's thank you for the 110 bits. Can we thank you for the 200 bits?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
It's your birthday. I start a hype train if I wanna. You can dance if you want to. You can start a hype train. I was trying to come up with the rest, but I didn't have anything. It won't let me verify my account by mobile, so my chance I can't chat. What? Oh, because you can't verify your phone number. Whoa, that's so weird. Can there be an offline chew, or do you have to be live for that? Hype train stops as soon as I'm not streaming. Anyway, thank you for the hype train, y'all. Thanks for all the bits. I won't end it until it's over. I'll wait for the hype train, because you never know. You know, I don't want to be a dick. I feel like that's a bold thing to do. Not being a dick, that's not bold. That's just dumb. But ending on a hype train is bold. Like being like, hype train? I don't give a fuck. Bye. We'll finish this hype train and then we'll go. We can dance if we want to. It's stuck in my head. I mean, live your best life? Nah. No, I feel like that's a weird thing as a streamer. Like, if you don't know a hype train. If you're like, bye. Oh, music. Sorry. So, yeah. Wait. Monday, 12 minutes. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. Sunday, self-care Sunday. By all means, don't do like me. Actually relax. I've been sucking at it. Last Sunday I did pretty decent, but I still worked a little. You know who got me to stop working? Lucy. I was chatting with the mods, and Lucy was like, Seb, you're supposed to not be doing this. And I was like, you are correct. So yeah, if you can have a self-care Sunday, by all means, actually take time to rest. Do what's good for you, okay? I will try to do the same. I don't think I have any work to do tomorrow, like genuinely. Unless I create work for myself, which, yes, I do, but I'll try not to for tomorrow. If it's as sunny as today, I would love it. Today's sunny. It's been rainy all week. Wait, let me check the weather. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Let me check the weather. God damn it, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Sunny today, but it's fucking raining tomorrow and cold again. Don't you love the Vancouver weather? I moved here for a reason. At least it's not snow. But yeah. I'm on a break every day is Sunday for me. That's good. I for sure don't know. What is the rest? I don't know. Yeah. Gotta go to Target, which is not supposed to be work, but like going outside. Yeah, but going to Target is a fun activity. Although I feel like on a Sunday, that's the worst because there's always people, right? Seriously, a note to everyone. Rest is productive. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Trisha's been making freaking videos that call me out, but in the best way. Trisha's not really posting on TikTok all that much, but when she does, let me show you one that I was like, God dang it, Trisha. Why you have to call me out like that? All right, bye, Trisha. Oh, I don't know if she's here, but I'm showing it to you either way. I think this one. I'll pause it. Because, well, it's not just a video, but this thing, this video. Take a deep breath. Your value does not come from being productive. You are so much more. And I am so guilty of that. I'm so guilty of thinking my value comes when I work hard. You all know it because I never stop fucking working because that's where I think my value is. So she posted this video along with it. It was just like really nice. She calls it, what, like tape porn? No, it's something porn. But it's like, it's just because it's satisfying. which her art is amazing, obviously. But yeah, that message was really. Oh, the hype train's over too, so I can end stream. So that message, the caption here: take a deep breath. Your value does not come from being productive. You are so much more. So Trisha hit me with it. Like I was like, fuck, you're so right. Okay. Peel porn is what she calls it. That's right. Yes, porn still got flagged. Ha. But that's honestly normal. Peel porn is what she calls it. Okay. I'm done for today. Thank you. I'm done holding you back. Take care of yourself. Have a really good rest of your weekend. By all means, rest. Relax. Do nothing for a little bit, okay? I'll see you all on Monday for more 12-minute chaos. And that's about it for me. Bye-bye.